There's no pissing sound again. There's no pissing sound. Where's the sound gone? It's so annoying. Where's the sound? There's no fucking sound. Where's the sound? This is such a pain in the arse. Why, God? Why? Why is there no sound? Let's go audio output Blue Yeti speakers. Like that. Maybe? Ah, yes. There we go. Colonial. That's the one we're after. Let's see if this works. Might do. Ah, yes. I have no idea why that doesn't work. Anyway, I'll be back in a second. I'm just getting some water. Right then. Oh, it's too warm. It's horrible. Okay. Oh dear, oh, disgusting. Right, I've just eaten. I'm full. We had this like Moroccan like lemon chicken thing. It was disgusting. Oh, it was horrible. I don't know why I decided I was going to have it, but I regret the decision thoroughly. I'm a bit of a, I don't know. I'm a bit boring. I like simple food. You know what I mean? Like this Moroccan lemon chicken with like parsley and oh god, it was like, it sounds lovely, I'm sure, but no, just did not agree with my palate at all. So I'm a bit like So FTL. Actually, sit down in front of the mic now. FTL, a game that I've played in the past, but never to greater success, I'm afraid. So it could be a reasonably long affair, this one. FTL is a game that I've played sometime in the past. It's been quite a while since we last played it. And the problem was that I kept trying to play it with mods. And these mods were A, unstable, and B, I was bad at the game. And still am, to a degree. So this time we're not doing a modded run, we're doing a vanilla run, with the advanced content turned on. So the extra encounters and stuff like that. But things like the Captain's Edition we're not running. For the sake of stability, and for the sake of me not getting dicked on in like 5 minutes. So we're playing without them for now. Okie dokie. Do I have the stealth cruiser unlocked? I don't even know what I have unlocked on this account, to be honest. As in, like, when I say this account, I mean quite literally I have no idea whether or not shit's going to work. Normally it doesn't. But we'll see. So that's my For the King one. Let's load up FTL. Got to get the game launched right. I believe this game only launches in 720p or something of that effect. Well, there's the music. We'll get you to the video. Bear with me. Yep, that one. You can still hear stuff, can't you? I do have to ask. Okay, is that going to be native 1080p? No. There's black bars. Well, there's black bars on the side for me as well. Our new game is available, Into the Breach. Not played Into the Breach, not heard of Into the Breach. No, can I get this running in native full screen? Full screen stretch. There we go. Transform, stretch to screen. There we are. Right, that looks to have done the job. Let's transition over. Perfect. That's seamless, some might say. 2012 FTL came out. God, feeling old yet? Yeah, fucking hell. Like I say, I've not. Well, there's no. Ooh, hello. Frames per second. That is very slow. Why? Oh wow! What has happened? Why is the game running so slowly? That is odd. Okay. So anyone else would have tested it first. VSync frame limit. Close. Maybe we need to relaunch it. Just bear with me. Seamless. Let's try it again. Let's see if it loads a little bit quicker or a little bit better this time. Bad PC, lol. I know, yeah. There we go. That's looking a bit better. I think it was something to do with VSync being turned on. Perhaps. I don't know. Does VSync have that effect? Maybe it does. Bearing with me, thank you very much. Right. Tab out and refresh stuff. We'll close that there. Excellent. Okay. If you've never done any game before, don't mod it. Exactly. I'm bad enough at the game. So let's see. Oh, maybe it has saved some of my ships. Yes, it saved some of the stuff from the last time I played, ages and ages ago. We've got the Kestrel with all three variants. Advanced Edition content to access. Yes, we'll turn that on. Enabled. We'll go with normal as well. So it's one of those ones. I'm not entirely sure what ship I want to do today. I'm thinking of just keeping it nice and vanilla, and going for the Kestrel here, a nice sort of easy ship to break us into the game with. So I'm thinking of doing that one. Have you 6 unique aliens on the Kestrel cruiser simultaneously? I think we'll do this. Hello, just back from work. To see this, pleasantly surprised to see FTL. Yeah, it's been a while since we played it. I'm still terrible at it, so don't worry. There's going to be nothing unusual about the whole setup there. Can I be the mechanic? Oh god, people already knows what's up. Kestrel A isn't bad. Yeah, you're right. Well, we'll see. We'll play this guy. Now, in a very similar fashion to Bomber Crew, the contents or the crewmen of our vessel are able to be named. So if you're interested in all aboarding and coming with us on a journey through deep space, just type me in chat and we'll grab a few people with us. There's only 3 we can take on board, but there's always the opportunity to pick up more crew in the future. So if you'd like to play with us, just say your name or say me and we'll take you on board. Okay. Let's go with Clone. Clone the Bard. We'll get you down in engines, sir. Or are you Butters? That's right. So Clone. We'll take Clone down there. Clone Tool? Is it W? I forget. I even forgot how to spell your name, Clone. Tool. W-L. Clone 2. So we know that's Clone. Let's take our weapon specialist in the form of... Let's go with J-Bar. J-Bar. Welcome to the weapons system, sir. And the captain of this here fine vessel is going to be... Let's go with... Who are we going to take on board? Let's take Toby. I'm not going to put all the numbers in your name, sir, but Toby 131313. Tony, sorry, Toby. Toby 13. Welcome aboard. So, the crew made up of some regular faces on the stream. We've got Toby 13, J-Bar and Clone. That's not to say that everybody else isn't a regular. I'm sure you've beaten around the bush before, but there's 200 people. I've got to choose 3. So it's go out and buy a lottery ticket, you 3, while you're at it. Your odds are good today. So, the Kestrel. We're going to leave it defaultly named for now. It's our first ship. We're going to run with the Kestrel. Using Toby as the captain, J-Bar as our weapons specialist, and Clone 2 as the... he comes from a different planet. It does go Clone 2. Yeah, so cool. We're going to take these guys out with us. In its default configuration, the Kestrel comes with an Artemis missile system. Let's have a look at it. Standard missile launcher on most Federation ships, and a burst laser Mark II. Slightly improved version of the burst laser that fires more shots per charge. Requires 2 power to operate, and takes 12 seconds to load, while firing 3 shots of 1 damage each. So, let's rock and roll. So there's already some buttons that I don't recognise. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But make sure you get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. And there's a tip about drones. Okay, so what's this? Ah, this is the ship screen, and this is the settings menu. Okay, that's interesting. So those are different buttons. So ship was always there, I think, but it's just got a new overlay. So we're currently in Nebula at the moment, which is a bit of an interesting start. In terms of equipment, we're going to power down the med bay, as there's nobody injured currently. We're going to put 1 extra point into engines, which is going to increase our evasion by +5, I believe. So now we've got 10 dodge with another 5 to evasion. Who's that there? Sorry. Oh, that sounds like this is quite loud in contrast. £2.25, maybe I'd be the next crew member? Potentially, Austins. There's no reserving spaces, I'm afraid. Let me turn the game down just a smidgen, because that was very... there we go, let's pop it about there. There we go. That should be a little bit better. Because you want it to be background noise. As nice as it is to be immersed in it, you don't want it too loud. So, with the remaining 3 power bars, let's power up the Artemis system and the burst laser. Excellent. We've got 16 fuel, which means we can jump to 16 nodes, 8 missiles, and 2 drone parts. Heaveth. Thank you very much for 8 months, sir. It's very kind of you. Cool. Right. Let's jump to our next node. So we've got some decisions. We've got another nebula node that we can jump to here, and nebula nodes are quite dangerous. An unvisited location. The nebula here will make the fleet pursuit slower, but will disrupt your sensors. Now, our sensors aren't really that good, and there's a chance to slow down the fleet here and jump to more nodes. So do you think jumping to the nebula next is a good idea, or should we jump to one of the exterior nodes? We could head a little bit further back. Forwards, left, right. There's a large cluster down to the south side of the star map here again, nautically speaking. I think we should go through through this here nodey type in the nebula. I think that'd be a good idea. Okay. Gonna go watch the VOD? Alright, Madrago, see you later. Take care, mate. You want to hit as many as possible. Okay, let's go... Well, we'll zigzag through the centre, so that's no issue. So we'll jump to this next node here. So piloting is currently down. You jump into the middle of a plasma storm. Multiple recently incapacitated ships loom in the shadows, briefly illuminated by lightning. We can either manually search the wreckage for survivors and equipment, or avoid the risk and wait to jump away unscathed. It might be worth just checking it out to start with. Although, it's worth mentioning that currently our pilot systems are down, and our shields are offline. Something to consider. RNG incoming, that's right. Let's check it out. So, for anybody not familiar with the how this works, kind of thing, depending on which option you think we should go with, just say 1 or 2. Just say 1 if you want to go with manually searching, and 2. As the commanding officer of the ship, obviously Toby there is the captain, but as the commanding officer, I sometimes get to overrule. But it's nice to see what chat thinks we should do. So let's go with number 1. Here we go. Amongst the junk and scrap you find a salvageable drone schematic. You decide to quit whilst ahead and prepare to jump with your recent find. We have 19 scrap and a single repair drone for our efforts. Let's jump away. Right, let's hit as many nodes as we can on the way out, so we'll head south. Again, nautically speaking. Interesting. You barely have time to register jump completion before your ship warns you of an incoming ship with weapons hot. Okay, so we power up the burst laser there and power up shields. The Artemis is going to go first. In fact, no, the Artemis isn't going to go first because it won't be able to penetrate the Zoltan shield. Okay, let's fire at their shield systems because we want to get their Zoltan shield down. We want to save our missiles. Shields are hit. Okay, what we want to do is we want to pull clone off of... I don't know why clone's on weapons. Clone's on weapons now. We want to pull you off weapons and go and get the shields repaired in a big way. Weapons have also shut down. Let's go for a missile hit. We're through that. We get hit by another one of those. The laser is charging. It's almost up. Let's keep cloning the shield bay for now. Big hit on weapons. Okay, let's get the Artemis powered up again. We need to try and shut down that weapon system. Unlucky start. Right, so let's take out their weapons, try and shut down that laser before it fires. O2's offline. J-Bar, get back there. Okay, their laser's offline. That's good. We can power up the burst laser again. Let's swap positions with those, because I want the burst laser to be up all of the time, if we potentially can. Okay, we're not going to use another missile just yet. We're going to try and shut down their shield array. See if we can get all of our shots to hit home. There we go, their shields are offline. Currently, with their laser offline, they're unable to damage us in a literal sense, so we're going to focus their weapons, make sure they don't come back online. The enemy appears to be powering up its FTL drive. Okay, let's try and shut it down then. Enemy FTL is charging. We should get a salvo off. There we go, ship destroyed. Quite a bit of hull damage. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Very well, not too bad. Quite a lot of hit points for our first engagement. Not much we can do about that though. Sort of inevitable. Let's again try and hit as many nodes as we can. We'll jump from... We don't want to jump backwards. Yeah, let's jump up here. Oh, the game's slowing down again. Strange, there seems to be some sort of weird bug happening at the moment. Not sure what's going on. You spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted for transport rather than combat. It does not seem to want to engage your ship. Do we demand the surrender of their goods or do we avoid the ship? What do we think? 1 or 2? Let's have a look. Let's go with 1. Okay, you prepared to secure their cargo by force. Looks like they don't want to fight, they are trying to escape. Let's use the Artemis missile system to disable their engines. Or their piloting. No, let's go for their engines, we'll do the most damage there. And let's go for their burst laser on their weapon systems. Right, they can't get anywhere, and we've shut that down. We're going to go for their shields next, only with the burst laser. We're not going to get the Artemis to fire again. We want to hang on to our missiles. Right, their shields are offline. We've now got our pick of the litter. We're going to keep their weapon systems down for the moment. Their engines are delayed. They can't use their FTL while the engines are shut down like this. Weapon systems are now fully offline. They still can't jump anywhere. Their shields are coming back online. They can't deal with all the damage control. We're going to hit them with another salvo. They're dead in the water, so they can't evade. Perfect. Target taken down. Excellent. The debris implies that the ship was carrying drone schematics, but unfortunately nothing remains. You do find functioning drone parts, however, so only a small piece of scrap for our efforts. Like I say, the game seems to be sort of half sped up, half slowed down. Like there's definitely a bit of lag going on. I wonder if it's a problem with running the game at 144 Hz. Potentially. Right, so we're going to bounce through as many nodes as we can. You can see the rebel fleet encroaching from the left there. This is bad. Right, we've got to turn and fight. Nothing we can do here for the moment. Get on engines. We need to try and evade as many as we can. You get off weapons and get on shields, because we're going to need those up as fast as we can. Hit on engines. Hull integrity at 75%. Let's go for a hit on their shields. Try and get that down, that's fine. Let's go for a hit. Let's actually go for their weapon systems with a missile. Try and stop them from hitting home. There we go, we've shut down their systems. We take a hit to the weapons ourselves. The Artemis is offline. We're going to have to wait for our shields to come back up. Another hit to the weapon system. The burst laser's just shut down. Okay, let's get J-Bar off there, off the engines, and get him in here. We want to keep Clone on the shields for the moment. Hopefully they're going to get battered. No, not happening. It's a miss. We're going to get hit by another missile. Very unlucky that they're hitting us in the same few places. Let's get the burst laser back up. And let's get you back here. We've got a fire there. Let's Vento 2. Oh, we're getting shagged. We can't jump out just yet. Let's accept their surrender. I'm going to accept that, just so it doesn't... I was going to say so it doesn't do any damage, but it does do damage. They've patched that. Okay, we're going to jump out. We're not going to stay in the asteroid storm anymore. That was a good haul of missiles. Okay, at what... sorry, we need to ignore the wreckage and continue. I need to do some damage control before we do anything. Let's get everybody off their systems, get things fixed. Okay, it's a lot of repairing that we've got to do, unfortunately. It's going to take a lot of our scrap at the next yard. Okay. Right, things are all powered up again. Right, we need to save crew positions. J-Bar, you're in the engine room. Clone, or that's Toby, sorry, you're up there, and Clone, you're on weapons. We'll save crew positions. A bit of a rocky start. Jesus. Right, now we jump to the store. Have I got the crystal ship? Nope, do not have the crystal ship. Transmission pulls out. Here we are. So repairing is going to take 30 scrap. There's no extra systems that we can buy. We could probably sell this drone. We'll seek out damaged systems and repair them automatically. We don't really want to go with the drone ship. We'll sell this on for some extra scrap. We'll fix up our ship to full. And maybe consider getting the backup battery? What do we think we should do? Automated reloader. This is quite good. Cooldown between weapon shots is improved by 10%. What do we think? Is that worth getting? The weapon reloader might be a really good plan, actually. Buy engines. Yeah, you think we should upgrade engines? No? Okay, you think we should spend it on ship upgrades. Engines might be a good plan, actually. So it's going to cost 45 for that. It's going to cost us 105 credits to upgrade our engines by 2 bars. So we'll only upgrade them by 1 for now. Increases our evasion to 25%. Okay, probably a good buy. Probably a good buy. Let's move on. Like I say, we want to zigzag through as many nodes as possible, so we'll jump to this one next. And then we'll go here. You detect a rebel scout on an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Their weapons are charged, but they're not yet firing. 1 or 2, chat. Do we... Let's have a look. What do you think? Do we think we should intervene to defend the outpost or avoid the conflict? What do we think? Lots of number 1s coming in. Okay, we intervene to defend the outpost. Everyone's on their appropriate position. Evasion's now at 25%. We need to close that door. Have a missile strike coming in. Nothing we can do about it. Hopefully it will miss, but it probably won't. Let's shut down their weapon systems. We've got a fire. Okay. You're going to need to go firefighting for me. In fact, yes. In fact, no. What we'll do, we'll flood, or we'll vent oxygen from that room. Get you out of there for now. Okay, their major weapon systems are offline. Sorry that I keep pausing, it's just how I'm coping with it. There we go, that's a miss. Stop the fire from spreading. Burst laser, go again. Ooh, quite a lot of misses there. Let's shut down their engines with a missile. There we go, engines are badly hit. And then let's go for a full salvo on their weapon system. There we go, their weapons are now fully offline. Let's close all those doors. We've got to wait for the stripy lines to disappear so that our guy can get back in there. Now we're trying to repair their weapons, not too bad. Let's shut down their shields. There we go, their shields are offline, they're now open for us. That's a miss. Excellent, 20% evasion. Let's get you in there, sir. They're trying to fix their weapon systems, I'm not having it. 2 hit home. Perfect. Not bad. We get 2 fuel, a drone part, and 15 scrap. The outpost hails you. The pompous bastards expected free service just because they defeated the Federation. Take this for the help. 3 fuel and 12 scrap. Not bad at all. So in terms of upgrades, we could consider obviously getting the... to be honest, engines is still probably the way to go, because you can increase your dodge chance massively if you just keep running that up the flagpole. Shields obviously help against like burst lasers and laser weapons and things like that, and beam weapons, whereas missiles unfortunately punch right through shields, and the only thing that negates them is evasion. So you have to wonder, is it worth getting more evasion? Probably is the answer. We need 50 scrap though if we're going to upgrade it again, and that will get us to 30% evasion. Okay, now we've got a distress call up ahead. I'll leave it to the decision of the chat here. I'm probably going to jump to this node here, and then to the distress call. I think that's probably going to be the way to go. You receive a message from a small convoy. They're looking for some military supplies or an offering to improve your reactor in exchange. That is an easy buy. Upgraded the reactor by 1. Perfect. And that means now we can just spend an extra point, or even we can wait. If we get 50 scrap, 75. If we get 75 scrap, we can upgrade our shields to level 2 now, which is probably going to be worth it. We'll jump to this node, and then to the exit. Right then, you recognise the ship as a well-known slave trader. He hails you and offers you labourers for cheap. The exact amount of scrap we have for a Zoltan, we don't really have room for a Zoltan. We could attack the slaver, or we could ignore them and continue on our way. What do you want to do? Do you want to attack the slaver, or do you want to ignore them? We're going to zigzag to the distress signal. We're going to go there. We need to hit as many nodes as we can. Remember, we are the guys in distress. We're carrying the plans, the Death Star plans. You know, the odd distress call, it's not our responsibility to deal with. We've just got to get across space as fast as we can. There's quite a few 2s here. Quite a few 3s as well. Quite a lot of 3s, actually. People don't think we should attack the slaver. There are definitely more 2s. If you attack, they might give you a slave for free. We attack the slaver. Okay, let's hope we can evade their systems here. We're going to go for a missile on their weapons and burst laser on their weapons. Let's try and shut them down. There we go, they didn't get their salvo off. Excellent. Let's try and shut down their shields. Those weapons are now fully offline. We managed to get the missile out before they could fire their burst laser Mark II. Here we go. We surrender. Take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, they'll die anyway. Another Zoltan. Might even be the same one. Or Zoltan? No, this is a Mantis, I beg your pardon. A Mantis crew member. Do we accept their offer of a Mantis crew member? Okay, we accept their offer. So we get a Mantis crew member on board. Markle. 100% health. We're going to get you through to the shield systems for now. You're going to be our shield operator for the moment, just to increase our survivability. Okay, we jump on to the next node then. Now we go to the distress call. We'll need to name that slave as well. You arrive at a distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings partially crushed between 2 large rocks. It must have been illegally mining in the belt without the proper equipment. Try and dislodge the ship by shooting at the rocks, or destroy and loot the ship. They're just pirates after all. What should we do? But it's got pirate markings on it, and you don't fly, you know, if you're a civilian, you don't fly with pirate markings. So it's quite clear that the enemy are trying to mine illegally here. Pirate scum deserve no mercy? That's right, they chose their path long ago, as it were. So let's go for number 2, destroy and loot the ship. You decide the pirates are not worth saving, and fire a few volleys into their hull, causing the ship to depressurize and break apart. You move in to loot the remains. That's 1 fuel, 1 drone part, and 16 scrap. The game's really slowing down, really starting to chug. Let's go options. We've got all of those off. Let's go like that. Does that sped up the game? No. Let's try native. Oh no, I can't really do that. Save and quit. There we go. So I'm not sure what's causing the frames to die. Can I think maybe we should limit the frame rate. Let's try limiting the frame rate. And going from there. Okay. Oh, wow. Keep screen settings. Yeah, there's definitely some kind of logistical problem. Oh, man. Limit frame rate. Something is very wrong here. Try VSync. Okay, we'll give VSync another go. Frame limit on, VSync on. Close. And we'll try relaunching the game with VSync. Wowee. Sorry, actually, damn near my second screen then just went pink. There's probably some kind of major sort of arse end trouble here. It's very strange that it's not running. I know it's an older game, but it's only 2012. I mean, it should still run. They can't be that heinously sort of out of step. Windows update, probably. Porn virus, yep. RIP GPU. Did you guys see the pink screen then? It's really weird. It says the game's still running as well. I've got to kill it in the task manager. Super strange. Where are you? It says the game's still running. I can't see it though. Yeah, some problem with Steam as well. I've got to kill Steam. So it's not going well. Kill the bootstrap. Not going well at all. There we go. Faster than light. Let's try again. Oh, it is. It's fucking with my resolution. That's really strange. No, there's something. It's not my GPU. I've been playing like other games that just before we started streaming. They were fine. Let's go full screen just off. Let's try windowed mode. But like I say, it's not a Joe live stream without some live bug fixing. It's been a long time. I haven't had frame rates like this since I tried to play World of Tanks on my my laptop. Malware bites, maybe? I'm not sure. There's some sort of issue. What it is, I don't know. A new version of Malware Bytes is available. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it is that. Maybe it's like a pop-up trying to like overlay it. Agree and install. Fuck it. We'll just update my antivirus while we're sitting here. Hope you don't mind. Ah, yes. That's what we're here for. That's the real gameplay. The real gameplay is right here. It's okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. That's why we bought an 8-core processor, so we can install fucking irritating antivirus pop-ups. Irritating antivirus pop-ups. So legitimate antivirus pop-ups whenever they occur. I played FTL a few years ago and no problem, and I got a shit PC. Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. It's like there's some problem at like a driver level. It's quite strange. So this is the game in windowed mode, which is no. Even in windowed mode, the game slows down to within an inch of its life. Well, there's no other fucking game settings, to be honest. Like this is it. Like, turn off VSync. Turning off VSync doesn't. I mean, it helps a little bit. It's almost like the game doesn't like being run in full screen. We'll see whether this maintains its presence. The black bars are a little bit annoying. Don't really want to have the black bars down the side, but if that's the compromise that we must have, then that's the compromise we must have. Everything's also a little bit fuzzy as well, because it's not in proper 1080p resolution. It's been downscaled a little bit to make room for the taskbar at the bottom and the windowed bar at the top. But if this improves our frame rate drop, then fuck it, it seems to be working, so... Okay, let's jump to another node. We're running out of nodes here in this sector, and we need to get to the exit before the rebel fleet do, so probably only one more node after this. Okay, this beacon is being patrolled by an unmanned scout. A fight is unavoidable. You can resize the window to remove the bars. No, I can't. It's already full screen. Then... Nope, can't seem to change it, so... Unless there's like a borderless windowed option. This beacon is being patrolled by an unmanned scout, so fight is unavoidable. The ship starts to power up its FTL drive. If it gets away, it will no doubt warn the fleet of your position. They're hacking our shields. Good thing I didn't hack our weapons, that's the real danger. Okay. We managed to get our shields back up in time. We're going to take a hit. Let's fire our Artemis system at their engines. It was a miss. Lovely. We've shut down their engines. Let's go for a burst laser on their weapon system. Try and reduce the amount of damage we're going to take. Lovely. So the shield takes the brunt of it. Pretty damn good. We'll use the burst laser to shut down their shield system now and really try and break through. Perfect. They're trying to hack our weapon system, but it's not happening. We've got them dead to rights here. Another salvo. And off we go. Perfect. All of them hit home because the thing was dead in the water. Excellent. A missile, a drone part, and 10 scrap. Okay, so I beg your pardon. Let me see if there's borderless windowed. There's full screen on borders. There's full screen stretch. There's full screen off. We're currently playing with full screen off. I'm not sure. What's the difference between full screen off? Window autofocus pause on. Oh, so if we tab out, then it pauses the game. It's quite small. It's quite strange. Do you have borderless gaming on Steam? No, it never worked. Couldn't get it to work for some reason. But even then, like, should I really have to download a third-party application to make a game like this run? Not really. Not really. So, we're going to leave it like this for now. I know it's a little bit annoying with the black bars at the side, but it's the only one that seems to be running. I suspect it's something to do with the refresh rate of my monitor. Potentially, but it's not something I can easily change here without taking the stream down and taking it back up. So, we shall continue as normal. Unfortunately, I think I have to jump to the exit on this node, because if I try to jump next time, they're going to appear. So this is the one we must stick with. You arrive at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Okay? You come across a large trading station. However, as soon as you approach, a warning goes out to all ships in the region. Do not associate with Federation sympathizers. All who oppose the rebels will be punished. Should we leave or search amongst the stores? See if anyone will sell to us. We might be able to get a good deal. There are only black bars in space. I suppose, yeah, you can barely see them when we're in a space setting. Let's go with 1. You can go into OBS and change the zoom of the game capture. No, I'm not going to bother. I'm going to leave the black bars there. Okay, you search for a friendly marketplace, yields no results, but after a time, a small shuttle approaches. They release some supplies in your direction with the message, "We are not all friends of the rebellion fleet. Stay strong." We get 2 missiles, a drone part, and 16 scrap. So we've got some choices here, folks. Obviously we could save our money for a vendor. 87 scrap is quite a bit, but I'm sure some of you would agree that upgrading our subsystems is going to be a good way to go. And we'll also name Markle, our Mantis. So what do you think we should upgrade? Should we upgrade our engines? Should we upgrade some of our other subsystems? Or should we go for our shields? Let's upgrade shields to 2, do we think? Okay, there we are. So we now have level 2 shields. Perfect. Now, in terms of our crew member, who would like to be our shield operator? I'm not planning to have you on the shields permanently, I'm afraid. I'm going to have whoever this is moved off to a subsystem, because Mantises are good at combat and terrible at everything else. They're quite quick, but their repair speed is halved, and everything so else. So, who's got a good name?
Oh, yeah.
Zuplix. That sounds like a good Mantis name, Zuplix. Welcome aboard, sir. You are our new Mantis shield operator stroke onboard security guy. And thank you very much to Jamie Craft, or Creft even. Thank you very much for the sub. Just missed out though, so. In any case, let us leave this sector as we have run out of time. Okay. So we've got 2 choices. This is the star map. We've got to work our way all of the way to the end. So we've got a bit of a route ahead of us. We've got the choice of 2 hostile sectors, both either abandoned or pirate controlled. What do we think? Do we want to go to 1 or 2? Possible solution: close FTL, go to your Steam page, library, right click, properties, head over to the beta tab, beta 5. Oh, okay, so there's a beta for it. I'll have to look at that next time. Lots of 2s, lots of 2s. Okay, the abandoned sector. 2 it is. We're heading south on the star map. There have been a number of reports of advanced ships salvaging the wrecks and abandoned mining facilities in this sector. Could it be that the Lanius have resurfaced? Interesting. The Lanius, I have no idea who that is. There's no need for us to get to a store yet either, so we might as well just zigzag. Let's jump through. A federal encrypted signal is being broadcasted from a nearby planet. Send an away party to investigate, or acknowledge that it could be a trap and move on. 1s and 2s, folks, 1s and 2s. Ooh. Crack my knuckles. Lots of 1s. Investigate. You find a secret Federation outpost. They are regrettably out of supplies, but are eager to tell you of another secret base. They give you the coordinates and add a quest marker to your map. Interesting. Jump. So there's a quest marker there. I've got to go straight this way, otherwise I'm not going to get chance. So we're going to the marker.
Oh,
you search near the coordinates given to you, but your search yields no results. Perhaps they were mistaken. RNG, a waste of 2 jump nodes. Let's start zigzagging through. Thank you very much, Wet Jellybean, for the Twitch Prime sub. Cheers, mate. Okay, the rebel fleet is just appearing on this sector. I'm going to really sort of take my time zigzagging through all of the different nodes here, because there's a lot by the exit. You discover one of the rebels' automated scouts. The ship's AI wastes no time engaging your ship. Okay, we've got 9 missiles. Ideally, I don't want to use them, but we'll see. That's a burst laser Mark II they've got there. We've got to try and shut it down if we can. We've got level 2 shields and decent evasion. There we go. They couldn't get through the shields. We're going to fire another salvo on their weapon system. In fact, there's no need. Let's go for the piloting system. Try and make the next few shots a bit easier. Thank you very much to Warrington Seal? Is that Seal, is it? With a tier 1 sub. Thank you very much, mate. And fire 3. All 3 of those should hit. Yep, with the piloting system destroyed. Oh, 3 fuel and 22 scrap is quite a good payout. Okay, as I say, let's zigzag through as many nodes as we can. Thick shield, that's right. You stumble across a badly damaged Lanius craft. It attempts to jump away as soon as it sees you. Looking around the area, you discover a number of destroyed rebel automated ships. It must have been quite the fight. You scrap what remains. 30 scrap is a big haul. Right, there's plenty of nodes around here that we can dart our way through, so we'll hit as many as we can in the second sector here. A Federation science craft is docked with a few Lanius ships. You hail them and ask them what is going on. Greetings, they say. We have been attempting to understand our region's newest visitors, the Lanius, although we have been making little headway with deciphering their language. Ask if they have anything that could help with your mission, or leave. I think we'll take a look at number 1, I think. Sorry, we don't carry much equipment that would be of use to a military vessel. You thank them and prepare to move on. Okay. We're going to hit as many of these nodes in the rear here as we can. Interesting. An image of some weak and hungry humans comes onto your screen. Those metal bastards think they can just absorb half of our engines and leave us here to die? I hope you understand that we need to take your ship by force. 4 hostiles. So there's a trick to this. We're going to get Captain Toby into the door control room here, and we're going to get the rest of the guys into the med bay. We're going to power down engines and power up medical control, and we're going to open all doors, leaving only the med bay closed to the oxygen, which would mean that they have to fight us in the med bay while we're healing. There we go, they're taking some oxygen damage because we got the door locked. Now we should out-heal their damage there. close that. There we go. He's got to fight his way through. He's probably going to suffocate. The medbay's keeping them above health, and he's suffocated. Close all doors. Wait for oxygen to return to the ship. Toby, get back to the pilot's position. Zup, you go down there. Clone to weapons, and J-bar to engines. We'll save everyone's crew position as well. Perfect. Right. Let us move on. We've got a distress call, but we've got plenty of nodes we can hit before we reach the distress call. Bear in mind, though, that we have to end with the distress call. Curious. They go there, if we jump there. Once we go there, they jump there. Once we go there, they jump there. Once we go there, they jump there. Oh, that's quite close. Would I risk it for a biscuit? I would. We'll try and hit... Oh no, see, look, the game's slowed down again. Weird. Okay. Wow, okay, it's very slow. This beacon appears to have been set up with an asteroid field to access a mining settlement. However, half of the settlement has been disassembled by a number of Lanius scavengers. Their military escort moves in to scare you off. Curious. Power down medbay. Power up engines. There we are. Game sped up again a little bit, which is nice. They're getting absolutely hammered. Okay, let's fire a full salvo at their weapon systems. That's a miss. Good. Let's keep our shields up. We want to focus their shields next and let the asteroid belt work them. There we go. You receive a one-word message from the enemy ship. Surrender. You assume they are asking to surrender rather than demanding your own. We can accept their offer of 4 missiles, 1 drone part and 11 scrap, or not surrender, accept their surrender. In the interest of the fact that these are not pirates and they are just another military faction in space or another race, it might be worth accepting their surrender. Yeah, we're going to accept their surrender. 4 missiles is always a nice haul. We've just got to survive the asteroids now. Keep those shields up there for us, Zup. And let's get out of here. Okay, got another node here, an unvisited beacon. We'll go via the distress call as well. Hello, Blade. How you doing? A small shuttle appears on the local radar. Turns out it is a rebel automated scout. It's gone invisible. Interesting. Keep our shields up, lads. They're going to hit us with ion. See if it only takes out 1. Not too bad. Okay, not as bad as it first looked. We're going to spray down their weapon systems. There we go. Their weapons are offline. We now take out their cockpit, their targeting computer, or even their navigation, if you like, and then shut them down. The burst laser's about to fire. There we go. All hit home. They're dead in the water. Evasion should be at 0. And then we'll finish them off. How goes it with FTL? Okay, not too bad. Definitely could be worse. Perfect. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. We take aboard 1 fuel, 1 drone, and 17 scrap. Now, 1 for the FTL aficionados amongst us. We do obviously have 92 scrap. We could upgrade some things. Do we want to upgrade the engines again? Or do we maybe want to upgrade one of our secondary systems, like sensors, autopilot, or doors? Power banks. Pun seems to do the trick. Doors, 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 more doors, doors and doors again. Doors. 1 to the doors pilot. You need at least 150 scrap for the next level shield. Okay, then we shall only upgrade the doors. We shall save the rest of the scrap. Let us jump to the distress node. A distress beacon pulses weekly from a Rockman ship in this sector. Their hull and crew are being mined by the Lanius. Laser weapons and tearing through the ship. Do we attack the Lanius ship? or leave the Rockmen to their fate. The Lanius are mining the Rockmen, their crew. Upgrading the doors increases their durability, makes it harder for A, for fire to spread, and B, for enemies to breach the doors. Let's save the Rockmen. They've released a hacking module. They've hacked our weapons. Not good. Okay, we're going to need to shut down that hacking node then, with some haste. They're firing. Okay, they can't penetrate our shields, which is good. So we're going to just try and knock this out with the burst laser. It's going to take us a while, but they literally can't penetrate us with their current setup. And now, with their weapons, with their hacking module taken down, they won't be able to hack our weapons offline either. Let's go for their shields. Make the next few hits hit home. There we go, their shields are offline. No need to waste missiles. Like I say, because they only have one equip... God, they repaired that quite quickly. It's alright, it didn't knock the weapons down too much. Zup doing a good job of keeping the shields up there. Let's knock out their hacking module again, keep our DPS up. There we go. One more hit and they're bang in trouble, so let's go for their engines. Let's shut that down. Lovely. Fire one. Perfect. All hits home. They open up. The ship explodes, leaving a collection of useful scrap material. Considering we use no missiles, it's a good haul. 1 fuel and 24 scrap. Contact the Rockmen. The Rockmen ship jumped away during the battle, but left much of its hull and spare parts floating behind. You salvage what you can, and move to the jump. Perfect, 99 scrap. And now we get to the exit, as next turn it does get enveloped by the enemy. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. There is a black market here. You receive a message that these are dangerous times, and if you have extra military-grade explosives, they'll gladly pay for them. Now, we do actually have 15 missiles. I know it's a really shit idea to sell all 15 missiles, but a 45 scrap injection might actually get us to level 3 shields. What do we do? Should we like sell like most of this? We could sell 10 missiles for 30 scrap. Sell all of them. We could do. I probably would sell some missiles. That we could get to level 3 shields by the 3rd sector, which is a big fucking deal. J-Bar seems to think we should hang on to our missile inventory. 2, we might need them. Okay, we'll sell on for 30 scrap. That's fine. And now we jump to the next sector. We've got 2 choices. The NG are a robotic race. They're sort of biomechanical beings, and they occupy a civilian-controlled sector to the south. Moving on to the next sector, though, is a rock-controlled one, who are currently, I believe, at war with the Lanius for whatever reason. So I'm not entirely sure. Maybe they're not at war with the Lanius as such, but it's definitely a hostile sector, a bit more lawless than the NG. Okay. Keep it interesting. No. We could go to a civilian sector, because there's the opportunity for us to buy some decent equipment. If the civilian sectors have more traders in. There we go. Let's try and let's build the case for the NG controlled world. They have more. Yes, they do have more. Fucking whatever they are. Traders. That's it. You already have the NG ship. Okay. The sector after it will be green anyway. Okay, let's go to the rock control sector then. Game's slowed down again. Apologies for this, I have no idea what's causing it. There we go. The rock people have a particularly aggressive stance towards alien races trespassing in their space. You should tread carefully here. Continue. We've got a few... Actually, it's very spread out here. Very distant galaxy. Let's head north. Try and hit as many of these edge nodes as we can. Poor choice! A rock ship is silhouetted against the sun in a supernova. They hail, even out here, you follow us. We only wish to be left alone. Out of panic or anger, they charge their weapons. Oh, interesting. That rock ship that was being mined by the Lanius, here it is. They're also very well equipped. Glad we got those blast doors. They've got a flak weapon as well, which is very bad. Get those shields up. Right, okay, we need to hit their shield systems. There we go. and then try and take out that before it... Oh, no, didn't quite get it before it fired. Oh, only 1 damage to the weapons, not too bad. Solar flare is imminent. Let's see how the fire spreads. Okay, we've got a fire down here. Not good. Okay, we're going to beat it the same way we did last time. Like this. Let's get that burst laser up. Let's try and knock out their shields again. There we go, they're down to level 1 shields. Power up the Artemis. The engine room's on fire, but it's not too bad. Okay. Their O2 is offline. Now that's an interesting development. Let's fire another one there, and let's shut down their weapon systems with a rocket. It does hit, thank God. Even though they cloaked, we got the weapon away. Closing the doors. Another solar flare. We're going to be running out of oxygen in there. Oh, you must be joking. We're dead in the water then. Let's get you in there. Wait for the fire to go out. Let's vent O2 from here. We're dead in the water currently, so we need to shut down their systems in a big way. Their flak is offline, which isn't too bad, so let's prioritise shields. It's really struggling to deal with that fire there. I don't know why we've suddenly... Ah, there we go. We've got sensors, because we've got sensors. They're actually really struggling to deal with the fire in there. I say that. They've got it under control. Let's just slot them. Not too bad. Right, we need to close at least these doors here. Let's open those two. Close all of that. We've got a fire in shields. Let's move you to here. Vent O2 from the shield room. You need to get up there and fix the cockpit. You need to get down there. Once that's done... There we go. Close all doors. And get yourself back in there to repair them. It's going to take you a while, but you should be able to do it. Let's get out of here. We've got a distress call. Let's go there next. Shields are currently only level 1, but there's not much we can do at the minute. A ship without life forms within a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off a distress call. Shall we investigate? It could be dangerous. 1 or 2, chat. 1 or 2. Never completed it. I've only completed this game once, Antonio. I'm just as bad. Let's have a look. Search the area. You find the decaying remains of some kind of ship coated with ice or crystal. You send some crew aboard to explore. Nearly everything is either destroyed or unidentifiable, but at least one of the weapons appears salvageable, and there's a stasis pod that catches your eye. It looks like a massive asteroid is in a direct collision course with the derelict ship. You have to pull your crew out, but they want to grab what they can first. What do they take? We can either grab the weapon and any spare scrap, or grab the stasis chamber. Took me 26 hours to win, Jesus. Always go 2, take the stasis chamber. Your crew drags the pod back to your ship before the asteroid smashes into it, shattering through the crystal coating and destroying the ship. The pod appears to be functioning, but you see nothing but shards of crystal inside. Perhaps someone else will know how to open it. We take 18 scrap on board. Let's wait for the shields to be fixed. Now again, we have 169 scrap metal. Do you want me to upgrade the engines a couple of times, or upgrade the shield to level 3? What do you think we should do? Do you, Mr. Quebec, feel like the help from the chat is going to help you complete the game? No, I don't think so at all. Yes, and healing up as well is a very good shout. Let's do that. A few of us are injured, so... Get that last shield there? Go on, lad. There you go. Shields, 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 shields. You can't say thoughts. You can't say it, Sonic. Shields. I am joking, by the way. Right, let's go with 2 of those and 2 of those and go for a level 3 shield system. It's very good to have by the 3rd sector. Right, let us jump. We've got a store and another distress beacon. We're going to ignore the store for the moment. Let us hit this node here and go all the way around. We may find some more useful scrap yet. We may need to buy some fuel off of the store as well. No one bothers you, your ship as you float amongst the numerous space stations and mining platforms. The rocks certainly run efficient operations here. Okay, let's jump up and we'll check out the distress signal next. The burnt-out hull of a rock mine layer drifts by. Behind the wreck drifts a live mine, an automated drone that drills into ship's hulls before exploding. It locks onto your ship's signature and heads your way. Attempt evasive maneuvers? Here we go. The ship's turning cycle proves too wide and the mine bites down on your hull. You can hear it now, chewing through the armour. We can either send someone out to defuse it or use a missile to attempt a controlled detonation. These blue options are special options that appear when you have certain parameters. So there is the ability to use the missile to try and fix the situation. After drawing straws, a crew member goes out to... Oh, there we go. To fix a modified warhead to the mine. I beg your pardon, I thought I selected the wrong option then. You detonate the missile in a way that dislodges the mine. It blows up shortly after. The ship takes some damage in the blasts, but you're still sailing. Okay. We go to the distress call, and then the store, and then we jump out of here. Okay. Once you arrive at the location of the distress call, a civilian ship hails you. Thanks for responding to our beacon. Our FTL navigation has gone haywire and we can't plot a course to the nearest depot to get it fixed. Could you lead them there? Yes. They take 14 scrappers down payment. The quest is miles away. Okay, it's going to take us a little while to get there, but we can do it. We've only got 2 fuel as well. You cross paths with a rock ship returning from a rare diplomatic mission. Equally surprising, the captain responds to your hails and agrees for a mutual trade. So, we've got 2 pages of stuff. Drones and weapons. To be honest, we should really just go with repairs and fuel, maybe a few missiles. Having a crew member would be nice, but it would mean we can't afford the extra amenities. So we're going to have to forego an extra crew member for the sake of fuel and things. Damaged stasis pod, we need to keep that. Don't sell it on yet. Let's fix all, and let's buy up all the fuel we can and save our 10 scrap. Let's jump out of here. Right, we've got to go to this node up here and get some distance. As you jump in, a vast figure approaches on the view screen. The rock captain rubs the green, moss-like appendage on his chin and then orders the crew to open fire. Curious, okay. I'm not sure what we did to deserve that. Evasion is at 22%. Interesting. Right, we've got to shut down their shields here. They're down to level 1. We got a miss, that's good. Shields should hold, I hope. Let's go with a fire on their weapon systems. We take a We take a shit to the weapon system. So the weapon system's now down. Let's increase our evasion. Good. Clone takes a little bit of damage. Let's spray their shields again. Their shields are now fully offline. Power up the Artemis. Take another spread. It all misses or hits the shields. Let's go for their weapon systems. Let's stop another spread like that hitting us. There we go. Shields take it. It's good. Go for their shields again. Lovely. They can't really penetrate our level 3 shields, which are proving nice. This is good. Level 3 shields paying dividends here. Excellent. Their system suffering, the rock captain attempts to make contact. Alien vessel, cease your attack, we will pay. 1 times fuel, 1 times missile, 1 times 16. Now, let's not get all bloodthirsty here. We are Federation, at the very least. So what should we do? I think the killing blow is actually just here. So if we don't accept their surrender, it's probably going to kill them outright. No surrender? No surrender? There's a couple of ones though. 2, they opened fire. No witnesses. Raise them, they started it. Bad offer. and do not accept surrender. They resisted damage to that system. Didn't get through our shields still, which is good. Shields are now fully charged again. Fire another burst, and they're dead. We get a bit more scrap. Same offer, but with more scrap. Okay, let us really haul the distance here, because we've got to get to that node quite quickly. A few freighters pass, but they refuse all communications. Must not want to sully their reputation by talking with foreigners. Like I say, we need to get to this node quickly. We're probably going to be under fire from the rebels at the exit node. Oh, a pike beam. Okay. You inform a nearby station of your flight from the rebels. They offer to outfit your ship with a weapon and wish you well. Okay, the pike beam's quite good. Okay. We're going to spend one turn in rebel-held space, but it's not too bad. Your shields are being taxed as they deflect debris from an asteroid field. As you weave your way between the rocks, you happen upon a rock pirate stronghold. You register teleport signatures and hear shouts aboard. Okay, same tactic as last time. Everybody pull back. We'll take power out of the engines. We'll put everyone in there, and then we'll open all doors. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. We'll open all doors, closing those, and those, and we'll keep the captain where he is. That's the one. Hopefully the shields are going to be able to take the brunt on their own. Here we go. So the Artemis system here, they're launching at us. Let's go with let's actually just go burst laser. Let's go straight for their weapon systems. They're using flak, so I don't want to have that up if I can avoid it. Whoa, they broke through quite quickly. I wonder who they're going to go for. Strange. Okay, we will need to pull the captain back. We're now dead in the water, but now we've got blast doors.
Oh, yeah.
Low O2, that's fine. The O2's okay. Let's go for their... Let's close that door behind them. No, let's not. Okay, I've got a plan here. It's a little bit janky. We're going to power down the O2. We're going to close that door behind them. Yeah, their weapon systems are down. They're going for our cockpit. It's not too bad. Let's shut down their shield system. They're going to be trapped in there with low O2. I want to have the next room oxygenated if I can. Let's do that. Go on, you can get them, Captain. Nice! Perfect. Shoots them up. They're in real bad trouble as well. Look how badly they got fucked by the asteroids. Their systems suffering. The rock captain attempts to make contact. Alien vessel, cease your attack, we will pay. A Zoltan shield bypass is pretty fucking good. Why did you open all doors? All of them should have been closed, because I'm trying to vent O2. It's alright, it's fine, it's done the job. I wanted to have as much damage done to them by the oxygen as possible, because they're really tough fighters. I can just close all of the doors now, and get the oxygen back. Let's go with one. Okay, so now we just close all of the doors, really. We power up O2 again. Close all doors. We wait for the oxygen to come back, redistribute everyone to their positions. You there, clone to weapons, J-bar to engines. We're going to wait for the oxygen to return. And just let the shields tank the asteroid field. God, they were banging trouble there. All good. Actually, Toby needs to heal briefly, so let's just do that. Lovely. And then we'll jump out of here. All good. Oxygen returning. X hotkey closes all doors. That's alright. I'll almost definitely forget all the hotkeys. Okay, so we've got to jump from here to the exit node. It's going to take us into enemy hell. Is that it? Oh, I see. It's a shop. Okay, curious. 2 pages. Drone control comes with the... Ooh. Ooh. Now we've got a choice. We could get a free... Beg your pardon. Let's see who we've got here. Oh, we could take a shield proficient human on board. We've got choices here. Automated reloader, distraction buoys, leaves a false signal at the start to delay... Oh god, this is all very new. What should we do here? Upgrade weapons? Sell the bypass. Okay. Sell the shield bypass. Sell that on. So that's 93. So what should we do with our 93 scrap? Should we buy a human capable of operating the shields a little bit faster than Zup here? Get Zup into one of the secondary systems? Having someone for shields. Save for weapons. Cloning bay. Reloader. Let's go for the achievement. Interesting. Automated reloader is very good. It could really help us out, the automated reloader. Let's do it. We'll save the rest of our scrap for upgrades. So that's massively slashed the amount of time we need for that, and we've got a beam weapon as well. We'll need to put some points into weapons when we have chance, but we can't do that just yet. The real problem now is evading the rebel fleet. You've found the exit beacon, but the rebels have got here first. You must survive long enough to be able to jump to the next sector. Big enemy ship. We're just going to focus on getting away. We're going to try and save our equipment. There we go. We should have good enough shields. Yeah, we've got good enough shields. We're just going to wait. We're going to get out. ABS target locked. They're locking us with an anti-ship battery. Keep the shields up, my friend. Whoa! Okay. That fired a lot faster than I thought it was going to. It's alright. It's not too bad. 3 points of damage. Let's get the shields back up and get out of here. NG controlled sector next. We're venting O2, but in a fucking unimportant place. You have arrived in NG space. The Mantis have been threatening the NG core worlds, but you should be able to stock up on supplies for your journey. Okay, let's get you guys over here to tackle this this hole in the hull. Between the two of you, should be able to fix it reasonably quickly. There we go. Go get yourselves healed up, good lads. Cool. Right, let's get Clone down to weapons, and let's get J-Bar back in the engine room. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Let's just bring that back over here. There we are. Cool, let's pause that there. Okay, let's jump on to our next set of sectors. Let's zigzag through. We're running out of fuel again. Got an ionizing star. Sensors go wild as a nearby pulsar is detected. While you are attempting to recalibrate your FTL drive, a pirate sneaks up on your ship, weapons charged. Prepare for a fight. If you insist, let's power down the medbay and power up that. It would appear that Clone, or sorry, J-Bar, has leveled up in engines and Toby is fully proficient as a pilot. It's very interesting. Let's see if the shields hold. The shields hold at level 1. Okay. Sorry, I should have got a burst laser going. Let's fire that. Okay, good. Only ion hits. All of them miss. Okay, this is fine. We're going to focus on their fucking weapons while their shields are down. Ion pulse imminent. Cool. Oh wow. Okay, that's a hell of an offer. They say you've made your point. We are beaten. Take these and leave us to our shame. That is a fucking good offer. Yes, please. I think I'm going to take that. That's bonkers. You should really give your crew a day off. Yes, let's take this aboard. Lovely, that might have just saved our arse there. Another ion pulse in slow motion. We've run out of shields as well. Let's start zigzagging with a few of the nodes closer to home here. Oh shit, hopefully we're not in combat. Again, the game's really slow. It should speed up again in a minute. You receive a distress call from a nearby NG ship. Assistance requested, danger present, imminent destruction. Respond to... beg your pardon. Respond to the call and move in to assist or keep our distance. We're not sure what's going on. Best trade deal in the history of trade deal. Yeah. Let's have a look. You approach to find a Mantis ship assaulting a small NG space station. You prepare for a fight. We need those shields back up, my friend. Okay. Right, let's get you off shields up. Let's get you to go and fight one of your fellow Mantises. Let's get J-Bar in there to assist as well. Shields are now back online. O2's taken a bit of damage. Let's go for an Artemis hit on their shields. Shields are down to 1. We take a hit to O2. Shields are down to level 2. Let's spray their weapon system. Okay, let's pull you out. Or even pull him out. He's teleported back. Not great. You need to get to med bay. Power down that. Power that up. You need to fix O2, J-Bar. We're going to fire another missile. Let's go for their weapons we can deal with. Let's shut down their teleporter. In fact, no. Let's shut down their O2. Let's keep everyone a little bit sweaty on the ship there. Let's make them panic a little bit. Their shields are now offline. You need to heal up, son. Get their engines powered up as well. Right, J-Bar, down you go. Fire a burst laser into their weapon system. Let's shut it down. Okay, they're going to be on full damage control now. Let's go for their shields again. Perfect. They've been knocked out. Excellent. Right then, the Mantis ship breaks apart, giving us the fuel that we desperately need and a buttload of scrap. Let's attempt to contact the NG. The station was in the process of being evacuated. A number of civilian NGs offer their gratitude as they finalise their preparations to leave. They offer some fuel as a reward. Well, I'm always grateful for fuel. Let's get Clone in here to help you fix the shield system, just because it takes you quite a long time as a Mantis. Okay, we should probably upgrade the weapons then. 2 power bars, like that. There we go. The pike beam system is now online. So we now have a beam weapon. Very nice. Let's get Clone back to where he should be. And let's keep zigzagging through these nodes. See you around. No worries, Mr. Warrington. Okay, here we go. A ship to test our shields on. As you jump into the system, the pirate advances on your position. They are refusing hails and prepare for a fight. Ah, they've got some kind of combat drone. Let's power down medbay, power up shields. We've got a breach. Oh my god, no, an ion intruder. Now that is bad. Right. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to Artemis the fucking drone control. There it is. Try and shut it down. There we go, we've shut it down. We're venting O2, yes, but there's not much I can do about it for the moment. Oh, it's a miss. Okay, not good. Right, go for their shields. Leveled up shields, that's good. Burst laser, it's down to level 2. Let's go for their shields again. Okay, let's fire the beam laser now. Let's hit as many rooms as we can. Like that. Good. The enemy's FTL drive appears to be charging up. A nice strafe across the ship there. That's hit a lot of their systems. Okay. We're still venting O2, but it's not a disaster. Engines are now fully proficient. We're at 35% evasion. Let's go for their drone control again. Fire an Artemis into their engines, shut them down, stop them from getting away. Perfect. Okay. Sorry, I hate boarding drones. They're fucking beef cake. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. 29. I don't know about useful. Right, both of you guys assemble here and here. You got it? Okay. I'd ideally like you to be healed, but get in there. Power that down, power up medbay. You guys can fix it. There you go. Get yourselves healed up. Beam OP. That was good. They are beefcake. They are absolutely terrifying. Yeah, if I can avoid them, I'd really like to. Okay, Clone back to weapons. How are you doing in terms of weapon proficiency, Clone? I think you've dinged, haven't you? 15% faster charge rate. That's really good. J-Bar now gets plus 10 evasion, and Toby now gets plus 10 evasion as well. Doing a very good job at keeping us in the green at the moment. We might want to consider upgrading our engines next, to be honest. Right, let's continue zigzagging. We've got a ways to go. Upgrade oxygen to level 2. That's a good idea. Easy trade. Let's keep zigzagging. That was I didn't even read the prompt for that. Click away. Perfect. You spot a Mantis ship hunting in the distance. We can aid the civilian ship or stay out of it. We need to power down medbay and power up engines as well for another 5% evasion. What do we think? Put in the piloting one so it doesn't break instantly. Could be a good idea. Let's go for 1. Okay. Power that down and power that up. Using some kind of stun weapon is interesting. What we're going to do is we're going to wait to fire the burst laser and then we're going to fire the pikes simultaneously, like this. So let's fire the burst laser at the shields. All 3 hit. Let's go for a beam hit on as many rooms as we can. Not like that. Okay, like that. Ah, I didn't get through. I unpaused it at the wrong moment. Okay, we're going to do that again. Their O2 is currently down. Don't think they're going to be able to penetrate our shields, if I'm perfectly honest. Cocked it up a little bit, but I've got some breathing room. Let's go for their shields again. Okay, all 3 hits. Let's go for their primary systems here, like that. There we go, now that's a decent hit. Lovely. We'll go for their burst laser again. Or their shields burst laser with shields again, knocking it again. That's all good. We'll wait for the pike laser there. We'll hit the shields once more. And then go for another laser hit. Perfect. Cutting them to pieces. Excellent. Oh, oh my god, if I can get 2 of those powers, mate. Cross the streams! Cross the streams! Let's attempt to contact them. Oh, perfect. Oh yes, double beam laser. Yes, that's perfect. Let's do that. It's going to be expensive to upgrade it, but fuck it, why not? Let's have a play. Right, so we've got a store. Again, we'll try and zigzag our way to that store if we can. Beam is OP confirmed. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools and they have tried to shut down your engines. Your crew manages to keep them barely operational while you move into attack. Evasion's down to 15%. The shields should really help us out here. If that's a burst laser, we'll be in trouble. Let's go for their shields. Okay, no, they can't penetrate us. They can't penetrate, that's fine. Right, this is going to be a really long and boring engagement, but we're going to do it. We're just going to use the burst laser if we can, just to get through their... because they can't penetrate us, because we've got level 3 shields. You fucked with the wrong guy. In a big way, my friend. Right, okay. The pike bit. How do we get as many rooms as possible here? I think 5 rooms is going to be our best. Let's do that. There we go. Shields are fully offline. Let's go for their cockpit as well. Let's cause them all kinds of grief. Let's go for their weapons as well. Use the shield to farm XP. Now, it's a little bit cheesy. I'm not going to do that. Well, it's a good idea, but it's a little bit... The game heard our cry for fuel, and it giveth. It gaveth the fuel. With the pirates destroyed, your ship systems are restored to full functionality. You salvage what you can from the debris. 22 fuel. Disgusting! Lovely. 2D version of Space Engineers. A message arrives. Your scrap as weapons for you. You're about to raise the shields when you realise it's just an NG trader looking for a trade. Lovely. An FTL jammer. Oh. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. I'm liking that a hell of a lot, actually. We're going to get that. Don't do it. It's a useless, shitty weapon. 19-second recharge. But yeah, but like, it's got... The best ship in the game can only have level 4 shields. Like, and this thing will definitely penetrate level 4 shields because it's got 5 shots. Yes, okay, it's a 19-second reload. But, I mean, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous. The Hermes here, what's this one? A standard but powerful missile. This might be a more sensible choice. It does 3 damage, 14-second reload, only for 3 power. I don't know. That Burst Laser Mark V is really tempting. 19 seconds. Have you ever seen the Vulcan in action? No, I don't think so. 2 burst lasers, 6 shots, every 9 seconds, I suppose. If we... you've got me there. So we should just focus on the second beam weapon, is what you're telling me then? Sell the Artemis for 3. So you think we should sell the Artemis and get the Hermes? Is that what you're saying? Vulcan is the best. No more missiles expensive to supply, but they are very helpful. Missiles will help you when I can't penetrate the shields. Take the Mark II and Mark III. That's what I'm saying, man. Mark II and Mark III. I'm actually going to go out on a whim and buy this. In fact, I can't even get it running. What's the point in doing it if I can't get it running instantly? Do you know what I mean? Oh, it's a shit idea, but I'm going to do it. I want it. I need it in my life. The beam weapons are probably... I can spend as long as I need at this node, so we can do some real thinking here. These two require 4, and they do 1 damage per hit, but each of them can hit anywhere between 3 and 5 rooms, 3 and 6 runes. These are probably way more damage to power efficient, but the problem is they don't penetrate shields. They do not penetrate shields. We can get rid of this guy. This guy isn't easy. We do have the automated reloader as well, which improves our reload speed, and clone is leveling up. The Mark III has horrible DPS, but it's got great burst. It's horrible DPS, but it's great burst. Let's check page 2. You are right. The store. Page 2 just has drones on it. I'm going to sell this one off for 30 scrap. I suppose if nothing else, then it's worth getting the missile. Would you at least agree with me on that? Getting the, if you guys say that the burst laser Mark III is as bad as it is, then it's probably worth getting the Hermes. It does require 3 power though, which means we have to upgrade. You know what? It's probably not even worth doing that either. Mind control. Burst is never worth it. I'll trust you guys because you guys have probably won more games than me. Get both burst lasers going. That's what I'm thinking. If we could get... But that needs 6 points, and we only have 5 at the moment, and that would mean powering down our missiles. 6 burst laser. Yeah, do you know what? Do you know what? I know it's a bad idea, but I'm gonna play nichely. I'm gonna play nichely. I'm going to get this, and I'm going to probably, I don't know, maybe sell my beam weapons. I'm going to be able to do so much. No, because the beam weapons. Oh, I'm so torn. Both are decent. Both have decent arguments. Because if I let's say, okay, so what I need. Let me talk you through Team Pro Beam Laser Mark III. We're going to debate about this. It's fine. We'll spend a few minutes on it because it's a big decision that may affect the rest of the game. If it requires 6 power to power both of these beam weapons, between the two of them, I will have 8 shots of damage, which is a lot. Now that's for 6 power. If I keep my current setup, I will do lots of damage with the beam weapons, but won't really be able to penetrate shields that easily. But I can use the Artemis. In fact, do you know what? The beam weapons are better. Yeah, the beam weapons are better. We'll save the scrap and we'll upgrade the ship. I've seen sense. Okay, what we'll do. We want to kind of get that other beam weapon online if we possibly can. We'll keep the beams. It's going to cost us 165 plus 60, 200 and something scrap, 225 scrap at this rate. 225 scrap, so we're going to save and move on. We want to get that second beam weapon working if we can. Yeah, we're gonna save. We're gonna move on. I've seen sense. If we can double stack those beam weapons, it'll be insane. So, scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for FTL to recharge. Chat, we could go 1 or 2. We could explore the field, or that it is too dangerous and that we should wait for the FTL to charge. Let's go with 1. Ah, we found a ship. A pirate ship was hiding in the larger asteroid field and moves in to attack you. That's alright. We've got decent evasion, 35%. We'll try and get the other beam laser working as well. Now, coming in with a missile. It is going to hit medbay. Not too bad. Medbay's down. Right. Let's go burst laser. Let's knock out their shields if we can. Right, so let's go for a hit. We need to hit their weapon systems if we can. Again, we need to try and hit as many rooms as possible. Can I do that like this? No, not really. That would hit both. That won't hit both. Oh. Let's try it from this way. Sorry, I'm being a bit of an arse here. I'm trying to maximise the damage. No, it just wouldn't work, would it? Okay, well, we've got to hit the weapons first. We can't risk the shields coming back up. Let's hit those. Lovely. Decent hit. We've shut down one of their missile launchers. It hits us for 2. That missile's nearly back up. Let's shut it down. Ah, just not in time. It's a miss, though. That's fine. Let's go for shields. And let's go for another pike beam again. Let's cut right across the centre. Lovely. The ship's trying to power up its FTL drive. Ooh, that is a big offer of missiles. Oh, that is a hell of a lot of missiles. That's really going to solve our missile problem. Should we go with that? That could be a good idea. Have I just got one guy standing in the O2 room? Okay, that's my bad then. Yeah, that's a lot of missiles. You want to move away from it. You want to move away from missiles anyway, do you think? Well, we're not moved away from missiles yet, so we'll take the offer. Right. We need to get O2 repaired, so we'll take him out of weapons and we'll jump away. Here's another store. Oh, bugger me. This is bad, actually. I can't go to that store. There's no way for me to move south if I don't. Here we go. An unidentified ship is badly damaged and still being assaulted by a space pirate. The victim begins a distress message until the pirate cuts it off and offers to split the bounty if we sit tight, offering us scrap, fuel and whatever. Now if we destroy the guy, we'll get scrap and whatever. No, we don't take bribes with the Federation. We're going to attack and try and be a hero. Okay, leave medbay as it is. You've got to get back on weapons. We need them charged quickly. Let's try and save our missiles. Yeah, okay, they can't penetrate our systems. So let's go with a burst laser salvo. And then a laser hit across as many subsystems as we can. Like that. Lovely. Decent hit there. Let's go for the burst laser on their shields again. Oh, let's wait, actually. Wait for the laser to come up. There we go, burst laser on shields. And then like that. Lovely, okay, oh. They're offering a more generous bribe. I don't think we're going to accept this one. I think we'll be in agreement that we need scrap, not missiles. Missiles are fine now, we've got enough missiles. I think we should reject their offer and continue our assault. What do we think? I don't want to sway your opinion at all. Do feel free to slap me away if I'm being a bit of a maniacal lunatic. Yeah, everyone agrees. Let's go with 2. Continue our assault. Their shields are down. They can't penetrate our systems. Let's go for a burst laser on the shields. There we go. Their shields are now fully offline. Let's go for their weapons again. Or even, let's go for their shields. Pike beam. Just like... Ooh, spicy. It's a decent hit. Right across the hull. Excellent. Perfect. 42 scrap. The pirate ship explodes, leaving a substantial collection of useful scrap. You go to examine the ship you just saved. Excellent. Thank heavens you showed up. We don't have much to offer as a reward, but our engineer should be proficient enough to patch up your ship after that nasty fight. 6 hull repaired. Excellent. We're very close to getting the next weapon. Now I have to jump here, just outside of the reach of the rebellion. You can see why we had to jump here when we did. No, it's only a Mark 1, it's terrible. But it's worth the scrap it's going to be sold for. Ah! As if by magic, the game knew. Let's have a look. An NG ship hails you. Engine upgrade necessary for travel home. Sale of equipment necessary for engine upgrade. So they're selling weapons. Heavy lasers, defense drones. Nothing really worth getting. We've got an NG. Combat damage inflicted is halved, but he's got 10% more crew damage. Enzo has made poor life choices. Okay, I guess, I don't know, we don't really need anything here. We can sell on our Burst Laser Mark 1, and I think maybe we should upgrade our systems now to get the second Pike system. Okay, I'll put it to chat. Do we think we should get the second Pike beam up and running, or do you think we should upgrade the shields again, or maybe upgrade the engines to increase our evasion? What do you think we should do? Vote cloaking. Let's have a look. Cloaking. We could go for cloaking. The ship adds 60% to your evasion, preventing the enemy from locking onto you with their weapons. Should we go cloaking? Cloaking. Cloaking is probably going to be a good shout, actually. We'll wait then. We'll put cloaking on the ship. And in terms of upgrades, we could upgrade it a little bit. No, we should save the scrap. 5 seconds of cloak is going to be enough. So we've got cloaking. We do need at least 1 power bar, though, to make it work. Cloaking. Okay, I agree with you there, actually. The cloaking is going to be quite important. We'll have to wait for the second beam laser. Let's get to the exit. Okay, you've arrived at a long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You have jumped into the aftermath of what seems to have been a brutal exchange between several ships. Wreckage drifts by your screens, and you can still see the remains of dying ships sparking and breaking apart. It's hard to determine who the combatants were without closer investigation. We could investigate or ignore, bearing in mind we're just as likely to get dicked on as we are to get something good, so what do we think? Yay or nay? Just do it. Number 1. As you approach the wreckage, a Mantis ship screams into the system, either sensing prey or to finish the job, it's started. Okay. So let's immediately go with a cloak here, just while our weapons are charging. I don't know, we'll just use it to slow down their weapons rate, and then we'll go for a burst laser on their weapon systems, and then a nice hit across the entire ship if we can. Like that. That's a good hit. Lovely. Nice hit. We're going to have a missile incoming very shortly. I'm just going to have to deal with it. Let's try and go for their weapon systems again. Oh, good. We shut down their missile. Okay, close. Very close. That's a really big missile. I don't want to get hit by that if I can avoid it. Right, let's go for shields. And laser. There we go. Good. Good. Cool. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. That's 2 fuel, a drone part, and 42 scrap for the road. Let's get out of here. So now we've got a choice. We've got a slug-controlled nebula or a Zoltan-controlled sector. The slugs are like psionic creatures. They use telepathy and stuff to keep their heads above water. It's quite interesting. You want a cloak and dagger after the ship fires its missiles, so you dodge it. I see. Okay, we'll give that a try then. That's good to know. Let's go to the Zoltan-controlled world. By popular demand. You're far from the Federation home here in Zoltan territory, and it's not clear whether the authorities will have any goodwill remaining. Still, you have to push forward. Interesting. I think we should head for that nebula. I'm sure we'll be in agreement. So let's try and go for the nebula, try and slow down the enemy. Okay, you stumble across some Zoltan military vessels engaging in combat training. Their energy shields are impressive, but you note how quick beam and ion weapons take them down. That's good to know. Well, I'm going to actually shuffle these around as well, because if I want to lose any system, I want to lose the Artemis. Somebody also suggested putting a point in the weapon systems now, which I think I'm going to do. Like so. Just so that there's a bit of a buffer, and if the weapon system takes damage, it's more likely that the weapons will run. Okay, let's hit this node next, and then we'll snake our way through the nebula. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for the FTL drive to charge. You know the rules, 1 or 2. you know how we do it. Let's have a look. Number 1. Okay. Explore the asteroid field. A pirate ship is hiding behind one of the larger asteroids and moves into attack. That is a lot of stuff. Let's get you in here to try and deal with him. We can't really... Let's hope you're good enough, sir. Right, okay. Shit's about to get real. I'm going to cloak when they fire their salvo. Okay, let's cloak. Okay. Is he going to win? No. He's not going to win. Which means you need to have that powered down, that powered up. You need to get out of there. Heal up a little bit. He's going to jump back. That's fine. Now we fire our burst salvo. Let's wait for an asteroid to hit him. Come on, asteroids. Just to maximise our damage. Any asteroids? Hello? Anyone in there? Where are the asteroids? There we go. Fine. Finally. We're not through. We're not through. Our shields are holding. Right, let's hit their shields with a missile. In comes a Zoltan. Let's try and take him down. Didn't even hit him there. Cloaks down. Big hit to the hull. Let's go for shields again. There. Okay, that's down. Okay, let's hit as many rooms as we can. Nice strafe right the way up the ship. Quite a few dodges here, which is good. We've killed one of their Zoltan crew. Let's get you over there. Shields are hit now down to level 2. We need to get those shields back up. Clone, come off weapons. Do I want you off weapons? Yes, come off weapons. Get those shields up. Right, let's fire another missile into their shields. Lovely. They're offering us 3 scrap, 4 missiles, and 21 scrap. Sorry, 3 fuel, 4 missiles, and 21 scrap. We can accept their offer. They had a full weapons outfit there. That was quite nasty. Do we accept their offer, or do we accept no surrender? You don't need it now. We do kind of need it. Okay. What do we do? 2. Do not accept surrender. We shall kill the pirate scum. Come on, we need those shields up, mate. Bad hit to the cockpit there. Let's go for burst laser. And then beam weaponry right through the same spots again. There we go, cut them down. Shields are almost up. And we get 36 scrap. We need you to repair this. You get on shields. Keep everything in tip-top shape. Quite a bit of hull damage there, but not a disaster. Power up engines again. Let's get evasion up. That's the one. I'm going to have them like that, actually. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's jump out of here then. Let's start hitting the nebulas. Try and slow down the enemy. Okay. The tangled wrecks of the ship... Ah, right, okay, here we go. The tangled wrecks of ships wait dormant here. You see lights flicker and the debris, and a scout bursts out of the wreckage. Let me... Oh, what's he hacking? If he's hacking... Yep, okay, he's hacking weapons. Not much point in me powering up the other systems then. Let's wait for his missile to come in, and then we'll go from there. You've got to get through that door, clone. Right, in comes the missile. The miss. Gotta get in there, my friend. Oh, fuck me, he's hit that pretty badly. Right, let's try and knock out that, and then let's go for a burst laser on shields. Not good, he's very mobile. It's a miss. Yeah, we're going to use a few missiles here, but what can we do? Not good at all. Oh, just in time there. Right. Power up the pike beam as well. Another missile. Let's go for their weapon systems again. Try and shut that missile down. It's a miss. Not good. Burst laser. There we go. We got their missile shot down, but it hits us in the rear for 2 hit points. Not good. We're not going to fire another Artemis now. We can start tanking their... God, that hacking module's really powerful. It's a really good level as well. Oh, they got their fucking... They got like an auto repair up. Right, power that down. That's a miss. Right, go for their shields. Right, and then we go for a nice long pike beam across all of their systems here. Lovely, shutting that down again. Okay, not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. Oh, the hacking again. Kind of dancing on the edge here. Need that shit charged, but what's it's locked out of the console, clone's locked out of the console. We need the pike beam back up before we do anything. Go for shields. Double miss! Oh, fuck me. Okay, weapons. Shut down that missile. There we go. Hacked again! God, this is proving to be a real pain in the arse, this one. That hacking module, that's the thing I need to shut down. I might slot a missile into the hacking module if I can. Okay, I need the burst laser up. Let's go for the hacking module. Okay. Let's go for a full hit again. Lovely, we got him. Fuck me, that was a bit of a bastard fight. We got some scrap for it as well. Let's head to this next nebula node and then the store. Okay. The drone isn't looking for you. Perhaps it's scouting ahead for the rebel expansion, or they're seeking to use this nebula for cover. Regardless, it identifies us as hostile. Okay, in this case I am going to power down the Artemis and... oh, I can't power up the other beam weapon, unfortunately. Can I... yes, maybe... yes. Let's power down Cloak and power up the other beam weapon. And then we'll go for a full salvo. Should be okay. As long as you keep the shields up there, we'll be alright. As long as we hit all three of these, let's go for his engine. 2, 3. Ah, miss, no. Okay, this is why we don't have the double beam lasers powered up. They can't really get through our shields unless they focus fire. Right. Let's go for a triple hit if we can. Lovely. Well, if we'd have had all 3 beam lasers, we would have done a lot of damage there, but hey-ho. Okay, they're now down to level 2 shields. They've lost some of their weapons, which is fine. We just need another point in weapons and another power bar. Let's go for shields again. In fact, shall we go for shields? Oh, fuck me. Why did I power it down? I'm such an idiot. Right, let's wait a moment. And... fire. Shields. Oh, evasion. Let's go for a... no, let's not go for miss... oh, that one did hit. Same again. Didn't get all the way through. A little bit slow off the mark there. That's fine. Their shields are pretty robust. It's quite annoying. There we go, but they're no longer evading, which is nice. Let's power up Cloak, actually, now that that's back. There we go. Just feather the bar. There we go. Nice. The beam weapons are very reliable, actually. 37 scrap. Okay. So we need 2 power, and we need another point in this, which is 90. Like that. Burp. So if we power down Cloak, we can take both beam weapons on. Which is decent. Let's keep exploring this world then. I'm going to jump past this store at the moment because we don't really need its services unless we get a shitload of scrap from here. Here we go. Your ship is hailed. This is an automated message. Resisting our takeover is pointless. Prepare to die. It appears the rebel ship is run by AI. God, for a civilian-controlled sector. This is fucking crawling. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to missile their cockpit, if I can. No, it's a miss. Burst laser. Okay, not great. That's why we kind of need a better burst laser. We can hold out here. Their weapons can't seem to get through ours, which is nice. Let's go for another burst laser hit. 3. No. Cockpit. Missile. It's a hit. Okay. Their damage is down. Let's go for accuracy. No good. Another missile. There we go. All 3 burst laser hits should now hit home. Let's go for shields. And now we go for a nasty, like, pike strike. Oh. So he's hitting there, and he's hitting there. Oh! Oh, it's dirty. It's very dirty. That's cool. Alright. Let me quickly... oh, can I jump? Yeah. No. I'm going to avoid this store. Heal me, please. Oh, I suppose I should, shouldn't I? Right, Rebel ship hails you. Federation scum, we've waited a long time for this. Jesus, they don't have a handle on anything over here. They're useless. Oh, hostiles. Right. We know the drill. Let's actually get one of you guys through on the doors there. Just so they've really got to break through them. Can't really have them going for weapons. Let's blow O2 out of the whole ass of the ship here. Can't have them go for weapons. Right, let's go... What the fuck is that? That is a Gatling laser. I didn't even see that. Right, let's go for a missile hit on their... let's go for their cockpit. It's a miss. Okay, they've got very high evasion. Okay, good. So as many rooms as we possibly can. It's filth. It's pure filth. There we go. We carved them up big time. And they couldn't get through the doors. Okay, so close all doors. Let's get you back on shields. Let's go wait for you, the rest of the ship to populate. That's good. FTL delay is there. Right, let's go for shields. And then let's go for another full salvo across all of their systems here. In fact, we can go one better than that. Let's go 4. And let's go 4 again. Oh, it's so filthy. The ship repeatedly hails you. It looks like they want to surrender. I don't know, man. We could do that. How do we do it? How do we do it? What do we want to do? Do we accept or yay or nay? 2. We will not accept surrender. We cut them in half. That is fucking rank amounts of damage. Holy crap. That's a lot. Okay, in terms of ship equipment, let's just stay as we are for the moment. We need another power bar for our cloak, which I'm going to put that in there. Ideally, I'd want another store here, but there's no real rush. We've got quite a lot of galaxy to explore here. We had to jump quite far ahead. Something strikes you as odd about the moon in the distance. Check it out. Oh, cool. Sending a shuttle to explore the beacon and caves... I like that it's like, this planet looks strange. Like, from, like, fucking tens of thousands of, like, fucking miles out. And we're like, that planet looks rather... I sound like one of the Blackwake captains. It looks rather strange, doesn't it? Oh, yes, there's a cave on it with a burst laser in. Oh, yes, I've 20/20 vision. Yeah, that's no moon. Yeah. Love it. Yeah, okay, sure. We'll go with it. Cool, here we go. Rebel ship moves in to engage. You attempt to open communications, but realise the futility of that action when you see the ship is run by AI. Those are bad news. You've just levelled up to max level shields, which is nice. We're going to cloak when the missile comes in. And wait for the missile. Cloak. It misses. That's a big missile. Right, burst laser. Let's go for hits on their cockpit. Okay. We know the drill. So filthy. It's so filthy! It's disgusting. It's amazing. Oh, it's so rank. Oh, it's everything I wanted and more. It's perfect. It's so good. Right, okay. 49 scrap and 2 missiles for the journey. Oh, there's a store. Let us pay a visit. That Gatling weapon is the Vulcan. Each time it fires, its cooldown decreases all the way down to 1 second. It only does 1 laser shot, but it can take down any shields if it gets going. That's interesting. A Mantis crew here has hunkered down in the abdomen of a long-dead space whale, the only way, presumably, for them to operate their black market trade without detection. Is it worth a look? It might be. We've got different crew capable of repair, piloting, and piloting again. We've also got advanced FTL navigation, allows the ship to jump to any previously located beacon. We've also got the ability to fix and buy weapons and things like that. We've also got this Mark 1 burst laser, which I guess, I don't know, don't need. 2 power. Yeah, we don't need that. Sell it on. Should we fix up? Let's fix the ship, and then we've got loads of scrap. Let's just keep our money, shall we? Torpedo in the water. Get the Zoltan and the fuel. Could get the fuel. Why would we get the Zoltan? We don't need the Zoltan, really. Provides power to occupied systems. Minus 15% damage to does 15 damage to crew on death. This is interesting. Maybe we should buy this guy. Maybe we should put him in shields or something. Okay, let's do that. Let's buy Mr. Booger here. I want to actually put him in shields. We're going to have you on either... We're going to put you on sensors for the moment, and we're going to put Booger in here. In fact, if we put him in there... If we put him in here, that gives us an extra power bar that we can use to upgrade our engines with, and put that in there. There we go, like that. Toby, you get through there. Clone, we need you back on weapons, like this. Okay, so you're now on sensors, so we've now got slightly better sensors on the ship. That works. And now we're now up to a decent level of evasion. Let me see here. Let's get you all healed up. Okay. So in terms of evasion, let's see where we're at. We are at 40%. Very decent, considering. It's a fucking moth trying to, like, eat my screen. Bugger off. Put him in cloak. Sorry, free energy for that. Why would we put him in cloaking? I suppose it would be free energy. No, there's no point. Let's have him learning something, learning a skill. Zup here is really sort of our counter-terrorist fucking operator. So you're now on sensors, which is going to be very helpful for us to determine which systems we should be focusing fire on. So let us, carry on. Wayward Son, so on, so on. Should I go to that distress call? I've got time to do all of them, to be honest. Let's zig our way up there. Here we are. A rebel autonomous scout is exploring this beacon. You attempt to hide behind a nearby moon, but the ship finds you and begins its assault. We've got mind control up at the front there. I'm going to send Zup to go and deal with him. Not to kill him, but just to make it so that he doesn't destroy the cockpit. That's going to be quite important. Right, we're about to get hit with a full fucking salvo. God, glad we avoided that. Okay, let's go for a burst laser hit on their... Let's go for their engines, or let's go for that. There we go. Let's get our full pike beams ready. X marks the spot. Oh, it's pure filth. It's pure filth. Shields are currently down. We want you back in the sensors for now, mate. We could do with you getting healed, but not just yet. Okay, they break through. Not too bad. Another laser hit. There we go. They got through for 2 hit points. Not terrible. Not great. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Right, let's get you guys healed if we can. Let's power down engines, power that up. We could get evasion up even higher, to be honest, or maybe we should consider saving for bloody shields. It needs 180 points. Maybe we should just keep upgrading our engines, to be honest. Should we do that? If we get another point in that and another power bar, which we can afford, we can get ourselves up to wherever. However much evasion. We're on 35% at the moment. Why are we on 35%? Ah, there we go, that's why. We could get ourselves up to 45% evasion. Cloak and daggers don't make anything miss as far as I know. It only stops them from firing at you. Go pilot, please. You will get a buffer on system damage, I suppose. No, we'll go for engines, and then we'll go pilot. We'll do this. 45% evasion is great, because it's going to really help with evading missiles. Okay, some kind of distress call. Oh man, I just caught a fucking moth with my bare hands. It appears the distress beacon is coming from the surface of a nearby moon. Your sensors are picking up a single life form. Go down and investigate. You find a man living alone in a cave. From the appearance of his wrecked ship, it seems he's been there for many years. He looks healthy, but his mental state is questionable. We've got 2 choices. Leave him, bring him back to your ship and hope to find some help for him, or leave the madman to his ravings. He's not worth the risk. Bearing in mind, he could kill a crew member, potentially. He might go mad and kill someone, it's true. Oh, water, I-bot. There we are. Let's have a look. It's risky. It's very risky. This one can go either or either way, to be honest. There's no real good choice here. I'm going to go with 1. 5 damage to the hull. Being back in space terrifies him. He goes mad and nearly blows a hole in the side of the ship with a makeshift explosive in an attempt to escape his mental prison. He dies in the explosion. 1 damage to the weapon system there. There we go. Okay. Let's get out of here. To the exit. Okay, you arrive at the next long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump the hell out of here. You arrive at a damaged and dilapidated space station.
Oh,
it appears to be abandoned, but you detect faint life signatures aboard. Chat, we can either... Ooh, Maestro himself. Watch out for space whales. I'll try my best, mate. I need to move that icon so that it's not, like, sort of as obstructive. Anyway, we can either board the station and look for survivors, or just scrap it for some debris. Let's move aboard. Ah! Human! Human corpses are scattered across the station. You find the source of the signal, a lone survivor that locked themselves in a storage closet. You quickly retreat with them in tow back to the ship and hope you can recover enough to be of use. John, welcome aboard, sir. You are proficient in weapons. Not enough for me to really warrant you being like there, but we can get you on doors at the very least. Let's swap you, actually. You can go indoors, and you can go in sensors, like that. Perfect. We've now got very heavy-duty blast doors. You can see the blast doors here, when we upgrade them. They're now technically at level 3, which means they're improved blast doors. Allows remote door opening and closing, and upgrade to blast doors that impede fire spread and intruder movement. So all good there. Okay. Alright. Not got any other plans apart from that. In fact, maybe... No, I don't. Let's juggle on to the next sector then, which is rebel-controlled. Only one choice, and that's a rebel-controlled sector. Not great. This sector was hit hard by the rebellion, I beg your pardon. The many alien settlements and stations located here are now watched over by an almost equal number of rebel bases, heavy-handedly keeping the peace. Okay. So lots of rebels here. Let's aim for the nebula in the centre, see where that gets us. Here we are. There's not much of interest nearby. A small sun in the distance with a few orbiting planets in nearby space provided little interest. Again, let's sort of zigzag if we can. Mr. John, to your station, please. Oh yes, that's right. We need to get him named. We'll do that in a moment. A small rebel research station overlooks a pulsating star. Before you can react, a rebel ship spots you and moves into attack. What is that? Boarding drone in the shield doors. Okay, not good. Right, once the game has reached an acceptable level, right, get you in there. Let's get you trained in some hand-to-hand. Let's try and shut down their drones if I can. I've got some choices here. I can shut down that drone. Okay, no, we can fight the drone. Let's go for a hit on their cockpit if I can. Ion pulse imminent. We hit home. We shut that down. Okay, good. So now I can fire my burst laser wherever the hell I like. Let's go for shields. Their shields are down. Okay, so now I've got to hit as many rooms as I possibly can. Not like that. As many rooms as possible. That is a very good line there. And let's go for another line like up here if I can. Can I hit both of those? Maybe. I want to hit as many rooms as humanly possible, so not really. I can't really go like that. Let's hit as many fresh rooms as I can then. So like this. Okay. 2 lines. Nice big stream across the hull there. Okay. So this Zoltan needs to fall back. That's you, Mr. Bulger. Let's get you back in here. Let's get you to heal. Let's drop that. Put that in. And then let's get you back in there to heal as well. So... Oh, yeah. Shields are currently fully knocked out. Not great. Let's burst laser what systems they have. Let's go for the... anything, really. Shields. Okay, they offer us a scrap recovery arm. That could be pretty good. Also, who's subbed there? Arcassi, thank you very much. Twitch Prime. Cheers, man. Cool. What should we do? The scrap recovery arm might be quite helpful. 28 scrap as well. Should we do it? Scrap recovery is so good. We'll go with number 1 then. There we go. Sensors are down. Get clone to fix that. Now, John. Let's just quickly rename John. Sorry, I can't do that because the ship's in danger, supposedly. Okay, I can deal with the ion bursts.
Oh,
let's get clone there. And let's get you back in there. And let's get all 3 of you in there to deal with this damage. Right, all 3 of you heal up. Like I say, the ion blasts are fine because we've surrendered. You also didn't name Mr. Booger. Oh, I didn't, did I? Oh, fuck me, I'm in Egypt. Okay, well, we've got 2 crew members we need to name then. Let's put you back in there, John back in there, and Clone back in there. Right, I need 2 people to come aboard with me on the next jump, which is this one. Well, this is a problem. Intruder's on board. Power both of those up. Okay, let's get all of you guys down here. Let's get you down there as well, John. Let's deal with them. There we go, they ain't going to stand a chance against our Mantis. There we go. We got him. Right, the real problem is now that we don't burn to death. That's going to be the important bit. Let's get you on doors. Whoa, okay, fire in there. That's not great. Can deal with that. Let's try and stop any fire from spreading. It's annoying that we're in danger again. Still can't name the crew. So, you go in there, you in there. Clone in there, and J-Bar. Once you're fully healed, you can go there. Right, let's jump into the nebula. Let's see whether or not we're in danger in here as well. No, okay. That's fine. Your ship emerges quite far from the beacon. You see a rebel ship waiting nearby, undoubtedly stationed to look for you. Now, we've got a special option here to stay cloaked. Or we could just outright attack the ship. It doesn't look like its weapons inventory is too strong, though it will almost definitely try and escape. Every battleship needs a German. What do we think? You can save crew positions. Yes, I really should do that. Right, let's go with number 1. Okay, so they've got some kind of defense drone of some system. Anti-combat drone. Okay. Oh, they've sent a breach guy down here. Okay, not great. Let's power that down and power that up. Ion intruder. Interesting. They're going to blast us with ion damage in a moment. Let's go for a full salvo of their... Let's go for missile first in the cockpit. Wowee, that was a big hit. Let's go for a burst laser on the shield. And then let's go for our pike beam salute. Like that. And we want to knock out their drones as well, so like that. Yes. Lovely. Right, they offer to give you some of their goods if you don't destroy their ship. I don't know, is it too late for that? Is it too late for that? Is it too late for that? You've got to wonder. Because it might well be too late for that. What should we do? Should we accept their offer? 3 missiles? 2 fuel? Well, we could kill them. Not accept surrender. Okay, this guy is a problem. Let's try and knock him out before he destroys what's its system. Okay, he's shut down. Perfect. J-Bar is losing health quite quickly. Okay, we're just going to have to get you in there for now. O2 is currently offline. Let's go for burst laser. And then let's just finish them off with the beam weapon. There we go. Right, so in terms of crew delegation, John, I need you to get over there and fix that. Clone, I need you to finish killing that. We get some scrap, and we need you to get you in there to fix that O2. We've got a fire somewhere. The fire's in the O2 system itself, which is not good. You need to run over here to heal. Door systems are going to remain sealed for the moment. There we go, game's speeding up again, for reasons unknown. Okay, you aren't going to be able to fix that this turn. Power down, power up, get yourselves healed. Who's the new guy? John, that's right. So we need to get you over there to help repair it, because you're repair proficient. Let's get you in there. The fire suffocated itself in that room. There we go. I'm not sure. Test mods. No, I don't want to test mods at the moment. No, that's fine. Cool then. Right, so, naming crew. Got to do that. So let's move J-Bar back to engines. Let's get Mr. Booger to fix that up. Let's get you in there to heal. Clone will get you back to weapons very shortly. There you go, sir. Whoa, okay. Sorry, yeah, you need to heal again. There's not enough oxygen in the arse end of the ship there. John, let's get you back on sensors. Zup, let's get you back on doors. J-Bar now run back there, and you go there. Okay, so who would like to be Mr. Booger? Or John? Just say me, I'll pick you out for one. Atago, that sounds like an excellent name for an alien. Apologies, that's not racist. Atago. Atago. Lovely. Atago the Zoltan. And a nice human name, Boralis. There we go. Boralis, welcome aboard, sirs. Right. So we got our crew. All topped up and ready to go. Okay. Let's just bounce from pillar to post and try and get shit in top order. A rebel ship moves in to engage. You attempt to open communications, but realise the futility when you see the ship is run by AI. Okay, they've cloaked. We're going to cloak to avoid their missile, I believe. Nice dodge. There we go, miss. There we go, we hit them with a cloak of our own. Right. Let's go with a missile to the drive system. Good hit. We go for burst laser. Okay, we've got a missile coming in, not much we can do about it. Let's go for the same few systems hit. Lovely. Cut them up. Can we jump out? Oh, did we do it? I don't know. Okay, let's jump. I don't think we avoided the missile hit. Oh, that was very close. It hit our... Oh shit, it hit our fucking weapons. And clone's stunned. Okay. Right, Boralis, quickly run down there and help him fix the system. Not good. Okay, knock out their... Could knock out their drones? They're going to fire bombs at us. Let's knock out their piloting first. Okay, their piloting's down. Let's go for the burst laser hit. And then let's try and knock out as many systems as we can. There we go. Not a bad start. Let's power that up. That's fine. Shields are holding, which is good. We'll go for another burst laser salute right there. Let's go for those systems and then those systems again. Nice. Okay. The beam laser's doing their job here. The ship explodes, leaving a substantial collection of useful scrap material, which is good. We'll probably need that to repair, to be honest. Let's go to one more node and then the store, I think. In fact, no, we've really got like a lot of buzzing around to do. Can we go like... Do I go there? No, okay. Let's do the rounds. Let's go up here. Don't have to go straight to the store. Okay, you come across a large trade station. However, as soon as you approach, a warning goes out to all ships that they should not associate with Federation sympathisers. All who oppose the rebels will be punished. Let's search amongst them, and we found some scrap. Lovely. Now we go to the distress call, to the store, and then work our way back down. There we go. Once you arrive at the location of the distress call, a civilian ship hails you, thanking you for your response, and saying that their FTL drive navigation has gone haywire and that they can't plot a course to the nearest depot to get it fixed. Could you lead us there? Obviously we accept. They give us a 29 scrap down payment. Okay. So we're going to start moving to the store now. To buy weapons potentially and to repair. Okay. You discover a resupply station used by rebels and civilians alike. You transmit your fake ship identification for once, and they don't seem to recognise your ship. You assume the air of... Sorry, you try to assume the air of a local as you prepare to dock. Okay, so weapons, Flak 1, ion charger. That's quite cool. This iron weapon gives you the chance to charge multiple times to give it additional projectiles. It can fire 3 shots. That's quite powerful, actually, in its own right. But, I don't know, should we get rid of the beam laser? I don't think so. Flak. The Flak Mark 1. 3 shots per charge, 10 seconds. Take Flak. Sell the Artemis for the Flak. Okay? We'll do that then. Sell the Artemis for the Flak. So we'll take the Flak Mark 1. Can't quite power all systems up, so we'll do that. So we can take all systems at the same time. And then we'll repair, I think. What am I doing? Store, there we go. Fix all. And then we'll take 1, 2, 3 pieces of fuel for the road. Let's jump down to the exit then, or as close as we can. Right then, as your ship is hailed, they've found you at last. They say prepare to die. I'm not so sure. Okay, we've got to get our boarding party ready. Boralis and Zup, both of you get in here first of all. They're going to go for our O2, but that's fine. They're going to fire missiles at us as well. Both of you get in there and rip them a new arsehole. Okay, in comes the missile. Let's go cloak. Stop their weapons from charging as well. Lovely. Okay, let's fire a full salvo at their shields, see how well we do. In fact, let's go for, yeah, shields. Ooh, barely hit. Not good. The crew's reasonably holding, they're teleported back. Okay, both of you get to medbay. We'll power down O2 for the moment, just to power it up. Let's go for another full salvo, see if we can't get through their shields again. Right, we're through. Okay, let's go for a full hit there, and a full hit there. Whoa! Big hit, big hit. Fucking hell, we messed them up then. The day is yours. Show us honour by allowing us to leave with our lives. We can accept their offer. 4 fuel, 4 missiles, and 62 scrap, as well as a reverse ion field. That's quite a lot of scrap and quite a lot of fuel. And quite a few missiles, to be honest. That's alright. What do we do? Take number 1. Okay. Ooh. This damaged stasis pod. The reverse ion field. Oh, okay, bollocks to it then. We can't take it. People are telling me, should we keep this stasis pod? Have I missed the opportunity for it? Should I take this or should I keep the pod? What should we do? Missiles can be sold for scrap, that is true. Drop the pod, too late for it now anyway. Remove the stasis pod? You sure? Drop the pod. Okay. Okay, so we got ourselves a reverse ion field. Protects your ship from ion damage, giving it a 50% chance to negate it entirely. That's very nice. Okay, now we've got to get to the store. And I think we're going to be in and amongst the rebel fleet. That's fine. All good. We should be able to get out of here in good time. Okay, we need to power up O2 again. That might be a plan. Let's get you both to your stations. Boralis to sensors and Zup to here. We could actually fight these guys, to be honest. I'm tempted. Let's give it a try. Let's go for flak. Let's go for shields like this and see how we do. Let's go for a full salvo, a full hit, right across both sides. Oh, we didn't quite get through. Annoying. Their shields came up too quickly. Let's evade. That's a miss. That's a big missile. We don't want that hitting us. ASB target locked. We're going to be getting out of here relatively soon. Right, fire. No, not quite fast enough. We need to fire the flak just before we fire the other shields. Let's get out of here. Next sector. Good to know. So we've got 2 choices. We've got rock controlled or Zoltan controlled. Which one do we want to do? Save stations. Do you really put the German on the camera control? Yeah. The German is on camera control. How the flak did you manage to have that much energy? Money, my friends. let's go to the Zoltan controlled sector. Yeah, but we've got rid of our stasis pod, so we can't do the mission. There is a Zoltan with you, I suppose. Let's try that then. There we go, just got out in time. Let's get Clone to heal, actually. The Zoltan patrol their borders, but let you pass when you ID as Federation. Let's hope they won't be so courteous to the rebels. Okay, right, so where's Clone? Sorry, you are on weapons. You've got a bit of a ding. So let's do that. We should probably start moving towards level 4 shields, perhaps. There's the quest marker. Let's snake up there. There's no tearing hurry. Okay, we've got a ship here. Hostile. The Mantis outcasts sometimes make the mistake of taking the Zoltan for easy game. A scout moves in to attack whilst a boarding party comes aboard from a nearby transport. 3 Mantis is a big problem. Right, okay. We're going to have to abandon the arse end of the ship and come over here. We're going to leave you, in fact, we're going to put you on doors. We can't let them get the back end of the ship here. So we're going to vent all of this and we're going to seal off the front side of the ship like this. Power up, in fact, no. Yeah, we'll keep engines powered down for now. Oh my god, even more. Okay, this is bad. Let's get you... Whoa, you need to run, like now. There we go. Okay, we've got a fallback strategy at least. Let's see what their weapons are like. Nasty is the answer. We should be able to kill them there like that. Okay. Let's get you out of there. Not good, not good. Let's quickly power down O2, power that up. No, power that up to full. Nasty hit. They've teleported away. Close that door. Sorry, lots of micromanaging here. Let's go for a flak fire first. Let's go on here. And then go for the burst laser on the shields. And then let's go for pike beam across as many subsystems as we can. Like that. Oh, didn't quite get through the shield there. Their shields are regenerating quite quickly. Right, let's put power out of medbay back into O2. Let's wait for stuff to close all up again. Close all doors. Let's wait for oxygen again. Not good. We kind of hit home there, but not really. Okay, power down engines again. Go for that. Need to get you to heal. Let's put you back on sensors, sir. Let's get you in there. Weapons resisted. Oh, hello. Okay, well, they're fighting us on home turf. That's fine. Let's go for flak. Burst laser. We're through. And let's go for a big hit. As many rooms as we can. Right across the centre of the ship there. There we go. That's 5 rooms. Let's get engines as well. Oh, yes. Nice cut. They've got nowhere to teleport back to now. 51 scrap for our efforts. The ship explodes. Not bad. There we go, we're killing them. Nicely done. Very nicely done. Okay, like I say, I've still not done the ship save yet. So you two swap places. Clone, get back on weapons. Tago, you go in there. J-Bar to engine room there. Tago, how you doing? You're not that proficient on shields yet, because we don't get hit that often, to be honest. Okay, somebody recommended that I go for the thingy here, and I'm going to do that. There we go, just so it's got some buffer, as he said. I might also upgrade the sensors, see enemy weapon charge as well. Let's do that. While we've got Borealis on sensors, we're going to really be able to see what's going on. As I say, we're going to snake our way through the sector here, so let's go to this nebula. Alright, pull the ship in closer, or rather, let's read the text first. Inside this nebula you detect a rogue planet drifting through space. On its surface is a huge monolith visible at a distance even to the naked eye. A Zoltan Elder hails you from the planet. Through luck or intent you have discovered the Great Eye. Look into its depths and receive your just desserts. Try to get shield level 4. Okay, we'll give it a try. We'll see if we can do it. You approach the planet and wait, but nothing happens. The Zoltan hail, and in the coming times, when the monolith speaks not with a man, he has no future and must be left wanting. Well, I'm not so sure about that. Right, power that down. Let's maximise our evasion. We're going to fire our beam weapons first. We're going to avoid the missile that's coming in. Resisted. Okay, let us strafe their ship for as much damage as we can muster. Okay, in it comes. Let's avoid their stuff. Okay, weapons are damaged. Let's get Borealis over there to help. Okay. Let's go for just a flak hit here, as it recharges the fastest. There you go, just try and hit them as best you can. There we go, we got through there. Let's hit this one. Let's go for another weapon hit. Let's try and shut down their missile there. We can hit a few more rooms here, actually. Like that. Lovely. Didn't quite shut down their missile, though, so we're going to have to try and evade if we possibly can. Borealis back on sensors. That missed, which is good. That missed as well. Excellent. Let's power up this weapon again. Let's go for flak and burst laser. Let's go for flak here, and let's go for burst laser on the shields as well. And we're through. Another 5-room salute, please, sir. This should do a lot of damage. Lovely. Right, they're in a very bad way. We're dealing with it. They miss again. Perfect. The game's slowing down again. Let's go for flak and let's go for burst laser. Perfect. Good hits. A good choice, whoever said to go for the flak. Right. We get a reward of 2 missiles, a drone part, and 53 scrap. Okay, so to upgrade the shields to level 4, we need to have 180 scrap, as well as 70, so we need 250 scrap to upgrade to level 8 shields. Okay, let's start heading north towards the sensor outpost up there. Clone needs to heal. Oh, hello. You arrive in a system and immediately discover a pirate ship nearby. Strangely, scan indicates there are no life forms aboard. You salvage anything useful, but find no clue as to the whereabouts of the crew. That's a decent bump in the right direction, isn't it? That's good stuff. Let's put 1 point in shields now. In fact, let's put 2 points in shields now, just so that they've got a buffer so that the shields can take damage and still survive. That's very good. That's very, very good, actually. Okay, let's not go to the store just yet. Let's hit this node in the middle first. You arrive at a primitive planet you heard about in the cantina and are surprised to see a Zoltan ship facing off against a rebel assault craft. You tap into their frequency and hear the rebel captain yelling, "We are liberating this planet in the name of the new galactic government. These aliens will not be left in ignorance where they cannot be of use. Interfere, make first contact with the primitive aliens, or protect the aliens' way of life and attack the rebel ship." I see, so the rebels want to exterminate some primitive life forms on the planet. The Zoltan are trying to protect them, and the rebels are trying to destroy them. I think we're in universal agreement we should go with option 2. In 200 hours, and I've never seen this event. Let's protect the aliens' way of life. These creatures should be left to develop at their own pace. You direct all weapons on the rebel ship and begin the firing sequence. Okay, so they've got a big bad motherfucker about to fire on us. We've got a boarding fucking ion intruder. God damn it. Okay. Okay, we can deal with this. We can deal with this. Clone, I have faith. I have faith in you, sir. Right, let's fire like that. And then on their shields. Right, we're through. Right, now we want to hit as many rooms as we possibly can. So like that. And then another one across the centre like that, I think. Is going to be a good way to go. Lovely, look at that. Damage control parties. Bang in trouble, mate. Bang in trouble. Right, let's go for flak again. Hit the drone room. And let's go for shields. We got through at least. Let's go for flak again. And then another hit, and then another hit. Oh, this is a filthy build. This is filthy. Oh!
Well now.
If this is for 2 fucking If this is 2 what's it, then this could be very good for 2 power. The Zoltan Hail, the Zoltan Hail, once the smoke disappears... sorry, I beg your pardon. We were led to believe that the Federation ideals died along with the Federation itself. Let us aid you a little for old time's sake. You accept their reward in scrap, then collect some remains from the rebel ship. Let's take a look at it. How much power does it use? It's 2 power. Oh, and it's timed... this beam is most powerful when targeting large, empty sections of hull. Interesting, that might be worth getting then. It's got a slightly less reload. It's to do with the length, isn't it? We'll give it a try for 1 battle and see how good it is. Let's go to the quest marker. There we go. They upgraded the reactor by 1, which is perfect, which means we only need to buy 1 power bar to buy it into level 4 shielding. Now we need to fix this room at the back, actually, so let's get you guys over here. Let's get you both healed, and then we'll run you over and get you to repair that room all in good time. In fact, Boralis is you're an engineer, aren't you? Yeah, let's get Boralis over there, and let's go with J-Bar, and we'll get Clone back on weapons. Right, tackle it. Lovely. Let's get you both healed. Perfect. And again, let's do the save. Let's look. The momentous occasion where I actually click save crew. You ready? It's going to happen. Here it comes. Boom. Look at that. Magic, I know. Right, let's start zigzagging our way through these nebulas here. Try and hide as best we can. Okay. As you wait for the FTL drive to charge, you half expect to be ambushed at any moment. However, no attack comes. Power down medbay, power up engines. To the next node. Your crew is constantly on the lookout of the windows, checking for hostiles. They chump at every creak and moan of the ship, but nothing happens. Distress. Let's go to the distress call. We've only got 6 fuel left, which is not great. Your cockpit lights up with warnings. You are being targeted by a nearby ship. The distress call was a lure to attract unwitting ships into weapons range. We have mind control. Okay, let's get you off doors and try and wrestle with him, because we can't have the weapons damaged. All good. The recharge rate is a little bit longer than I'd like, but the shields will hold. Right, leave him. There we go. Right, so let's go with the flak first. Let's try and hit as many rooms as we can. This is a slug vessel. Interesting. Let's try and hit the centre of mass with the flak. Let's go for the burst laser as well. We're through. Right, okay, we want to hit as many rooms as we can then. So we've got the hull beam laser here. Oh, it's much shorter. So we want to hit a systemless room with this. This laser isn't probably as good then. Go with the... Yeah, I don't think this weapon's quite as good. Can I hit 4? No. Seems like that's going to be my best. I want to hit weapons though, if I can. Oh yeah, there you go. No, that's the best. Lovely. FTL delayed. The enemy ship appears to be powering up its FTL. It's trying to escape. There we go. That was a big hit for him, wasn't it? Make him think twice. Right. Let's go for flak again, right in the centre, followed by a salvo. Let's go for another hull beam hit right through these empty rooms here. Oh, okay. They're offering us fuel and scrap. Should we take it for the fuel? Is Larry around? Do you have time for the King tomorrow? I'm going to be at work tomorrow, mate. And I'm not sure if there's stuff happening in the evening or not. So I don't know. Maybe. Don't you need to power the medbay in order to heal? Yes, well, I do. They shouldn't really be in the medbay. They should be in the right place. Let's go with 2. Don't accept surrender. There we go. Those guys are banging trouble now. Let's go with a flak combo. Here we go. There we go. Nice. So those guys are dead. Let's power that down. 49 scrap, but only 1 fuel. Not great. Okay, well the mind control's dealt with at the very least. Let's get Zup back on doors. You're doing a very good job, Zup, by the way. You're kind of a Swiss Army knife at the moment, and Clone's obviously great at landing the weapons. Atago here doing a good job of keeping us alive, which I'm grateful for. You would think anyway. We're going to power down medbay then. Here we go. The nebula turns out to be hiding a terrifying rock crew taking refuge, or a terrified rock crew taking refuge from the Zoltan border police. They don't seem to be prepared to risk you leaving with their coordinates and open fire. Foolish. Very foolish. Okay, they've got missiles that we're going to have to try and avoid. We've got intruders. Okay. They're here. Okay, let's get you guys off sensors. Let's try and deal with them. It's 2 rock monsters. In comes a missile. Let's go invisible. There we go. Or cloak. Right, let's go with flak. Let's fire on their shields. Shields. Oh, he didn't get through. Oh, that's very annoying. Sorry, I feathered the pause button there to try and see whether we get through. We got another salvo coming in. They're going visible. 2 missile hit. They've teleported out. Both of you guys need to go and heal. Power those up again. Let's go for another salvo. Shields again. Hopefully we'll get a bit more lucky this time. Right, we're through. Okay, so we want to target systemless rooms with this one. So we want to go for as many as we can. Oh, keep hitting the wrong button there. Let's go like that. And then with this guy, we want to, again, hit as many rooms as possible. So let's go something to this effect. No, that's a shit idea. Again, we want to hit systemless rooms. I think the other weapon's better, don't you? No, okay. If we were going to go with that one, then let's just go with those. There we go. Resisted quite a bit of it. We've got a missile coming in. Let's... Oh, no, not fast enough. Come on, power up the medbay. Boralis, let's actually get you to help fix that immediately, because we need it up as soon as possible. Let's go for burst and flak. Let's go for salvo right at the middle, and then salvo right across there like that. Okay, they're offering us 6 missiles and 29 scrap. Should we accept their surrender? Because remember, they only fired on us because they were scared that we'd give their coordinates away. Should we accept their surrender? Double pike is better. Yeah, we'll bring back the pike. Hull beam is great against flagships that have a lot of empty rooms. Yeah. Okay. Missiles are worthless. Okay, we shall not accept their surrender then. Oh, there we go. We take another 2 points of hull damage. We've got intruders on board. Where are the intruders? They're over here. Okay. We've still got intruders on board. That's fine. Oh, I see. They're going for our sensors, the bastards. Okay. Let's get you and Boralis in there. Rock monsters. We can deal with that. Let's get you guys to tag team then. Let's get you here and you here. We'll fight them out. You down there. Captain, get in the door control. Right, you two tag out. You two tag in. Targo, just stand out of the way for a moment. So we've got J-Bar and Clone here, both trying to kill the rock monsters. Looks like they might succeed. Let's get these guys tagged in again, waiting. Oh, these rock monsters are tough pieces of shit. You got them. Good lads, good lads. Right, okay, let's get you through there. Boralis, let's get you both to fix this system. This works nicely. You get back on sensors. Captain, back in the pilot seat. In fact, we'll just click the button that's meant to do it all for us. Lovely. Let's get everybody redistributed. Power down medbay, power up engines, power up shields to full. All good. Okay. What should we do now, guys? Should we level up our engines some more? Try and max out evasion? That might be a good idea. Do you want to take another point in evasion, or maybe we should power something else, like cloaking? A buffer on O2 and medbay. Maybe. Max out cloaking. Okay, we can max out cloaking. Might be a good idea. Stealth gen, so good idea. Okay. We'll max those out and then we'll buffer those two. Cool. So let's max out cloaking and then we'll buffer those two up. Cool. Let's keep zigzagging our way south. Okay. You jump into a debris field that used to be a Zoltan cruiser. Unfortunately, its NG escort takes you for an attacker and retaliates. They refuse all hails. Oh my fucking god. That is a serious ship. Right, okay, we've got to hit this very cleverly. Right, hull beam. Cross there like that. And then pike beam, doing the same thing. Okay, didn't get all the way through. I need to change the weapon, I keep forgetting. Right, shields are holding. Shields are holding nicely. That's what it's all about. Right, okay. Fire and fire. We're through again. Another hull beam hit. And another pike beam hit if we can. Nice, good hits. Yeah, we're going to take the pike beam back. The hull beam isn't quite doing it for us. Okay, let's swap them out. Pike beam, back in position there. Just hits more rooms. It's better. Okay, distress call. We'll zigzag our way there. It's one of the last distress calls of this sector. And it's a fake. It's a rebel ship. Okay, well, let's deal with it. Let's deal with it as we've dealt with all of the other ships. Okay, we've got a boarding party. Let's get in there to try and help Atargo here. At least weapons are still up. Okay, the pike beam is about to charge. Let's go with the flak. Let's hit shields. And then let's fire that. Things are looking good. Okay, let's fire up there and fire up here as well. Nice good hits. They're nice quick hits. That's the important thing as well. Targo, let's pull you back to medbay. Power down engines. Power it up once. There we go. Between you guys, you should be able to deal with it. Okay, Flak 2's coming online, so is the burst laser. Shields are holding nicely. All good. Okay, Atargo back down here. You need to heal, and Boralis go back to sensors. Okay, Flak, fire. Burst, fire. We're through. Fire, and fire again. Cut them in half. No mercy. The FTL is delayed, yes. They've got a lot of damage here. Now, here we go. They're offering fuel. We're about to fuck them up as well. I think this salvo is going to kill them. What do we want to do? Do we want to accept their offer? You aren't much of a diplomat. No, these are rebels. The rebels can fuck off. What should we do then? Should we take this one? Yes, we'll accept it. We'll need the fuel. There we go. So we're letting them go. They're not letting us go, we're letting them go. Level 4 shields. Okay, to the distress call, and then we'll jump out of this sector. Okay. You have encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as if they were fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure anyone is on board. We could hail them. What do we reckon? Number 1, hail them. They're offering us 5 fuel for 3 missiles. That's an easy choice. Exit. Okay. You can arrive and jump at the next sector. Let's give them 15 missiles because we've got loads. They've upgraded our hull and reactor, which is swell. Which means I might as well upgrade the engines by 1. In fact, no, we probably shouldn't have upgraded the engines by 1. We should have probably upgraded cloaking, but now that I have upgraded the engines, we're going to do it. 48% evasion. Very nice. Next sector, the last stand. No red shirts here. Achievement unlocked. Here we go. You arrive at the outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security, and an officer tries to set up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully. Tully? It's Game of Thrones. Speak first, saying, what is the meaning of this? Who are you? Explain your mission. Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief amongst the officers. General Terzil of the NG Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology. Risk all or save none. Explain the weakness of the enemy fleet at the rebel flagship. Okay, so we've got shitloads of fuel. What's it was right. Tully responds, it's settled. The rebels will be here in a matter of moments. We will do what we can to hold them off with our warships, but you must succeed in destroying this flagship. Your current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel. The other repair stations can provide aid as well. Good luck. So we've got to zigzag through and try and deal with these ships. Okay. So we got to stop them from destroying the base. That's what we're here for. Here we go. A rebel ship approaches cautiously. Personally, says the captain, I'd have stuck with the Federation, but I'm a soldier, sir. I am no use without a war to fight. Raise shields. What an arsehole. Cool. They have a missile launcher. We'll use our cloak to avoid their missiles. Okay, let's go invisible. Pop in cloak. Okay, let's fire the flak then. Let's go for their shields. Let's go for the burst laser. Oh, we didn't get through. Okay. We've got a few more seconds of cloak. Right, hopefully we hold out here. Flak again. Fire. Nope, not getting through. Lots of misses. Another miss. Flak. As soon as we get through, we'll be fine. It's just getting through. We're through. Right, okay. Let's hit as many rooms as we can. Right across the middle if we possibly... There we go. Lovely. Look at that for a hit. Perfect. You get a frantic message. Take everything we have, just don't kill us. I think we need scrap, don't we? We don't need any offer of fuel or anything like that. We're going to kill them. Yeah, they're banging trouble now, mate. They can't hit us either. Oh, big hit there. Let's cut them down. Nice. Kill the rebel scum. They break up. Buttload of scrap. There we go. Power that up to maximum. We've now got the most cloak that we can. Temporarily increase the cloak halting enemy weapon charge. Right. Let's try and just get to them as fast as we can, because we're going to need to knock them out at some point. Here we go. We've got another rebel vessel. Long-range scanners show this system is empty of any capital ships. Clearly, it is not of strategic value. Wait! FTL signatures show a rebel scout just jumped in nearby. Here we go. Enemies aboard. Right, let's get the boarding crew to deal with it. Get ready to salvo them. Flak away on shields. We're right through. Perfect. We're going to knock out the weapons, so let's prioritise those. Lovely. Hit the weapons pretty hard. We've not shut down their what's it. We need to get a target out. Get him healing. Good stuff. Okay. We've got to wait for that missile to fire. Right, flak again. Fire. Fire. Missiles coming. Go invisible. Let's go invisible for as long as we possibly can. Wait for things to charge. Perfect. Let's get you up there, sir. Boralis back to sensors. You back down there. Shields all up. Power them up to maximum. Power down. We could have powered. No. Yeah, we'll power down med bay for now. Let's get you back on doors. Get shields up to full. And now we go for the next hit. Fire and fire. We're through. Right. Strafe their weapon systems again, as well as shields. Perfect. Cutting them up. We're doing well. That's it. 67 scrap. The power is maxed out. There's no more power left. We've got everything we possibly could. Okay. Well, shit. Here we are. This is bonkers. Right, okay. Let's get a buffer for the engines. Let's try and get the engines up if we can. Let's get you healed too. Boralis and Zolp as well. Upgrade subsystems. Yeah, I'll upgrade subsystems as well. It's a good shout. Boralis back to sensors and you back to doors. God, this is fucking insane. This is going to be so fucking bonkers. Cool. Right, we've got a store here. We don't need to go to that. We need to get on an intercept course with this rebel flagship. Here's another drone. Don't risk it, just strip it. Yep, that's fine. Okay, let's upgrade subsystems. Let's go with the best blast doors that we can. There we go. Nobody's getting through them. And let's go for our first visit with the flagship. Here we are. This is it, the rebel flagship. If you are able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There's no turning back. So it's gone invisible straight away. It's gone for its hacking module. Let's power that down, and let's get evasion up. They're hacking shields. I want to go for max evasion. I'm going to take points out of that. We're at 51% evasion at the moment, which is as good as things are going to get. We're going to wait for them to fire at us. Preferably their missiles. We can tank everything else. Okay, in come the missiles. Perfect. Okay, pike beams are ready. Let's fire the flak. Let's get their shields. We're through. Right, pike beam. We want to hit as many rooms as we can. Preferably weapon systems, because once they're knocked out, they're gone. Let's try and shut down their missile systems. Lovely. Those have taken some damage. They're not impervious. Okay, they've gone invisible again. Hacking shields. Shields are holding. Okay, we take 1 point of damage. It's not too bad. Our systems are about to come back online. Fire. Okay, let's go for flak. Let's go for burst laser. We're through. Okay. Fire again. 4 rooms, 4 systems. Let's do it. Lovely. Those are going to hit. Okay, good. Right, okay. We need that fully powered, please. Get those up to full. Go invisible. Okay, they've gone invisible as well. Let's try and wait it out. They're hacking down shields. Hacking it down by 2 levels. 3 levels. 4 levels. They've disabled our shields completely. Right, let's go with flak. Burst laser. They got through then. They hit our med bay. Let's get Borealis on that. Shields are just about holding, to be honest. Just about. We're in. Right, let's take them down. Hit as many rooms as we possibly can. Lovely. First phase is done. We've blown one side off their ship. Excellent. Right, so they're going for the base. We need to go for a repair. Let's stay on their ass. Medbay needs healing, but it's not a disaster. Let's keep going. You chase down the flagship and discover it's heavily damaged from its previous fight. Scans indicate that it has redirected considerable power to its drones. Get ready for a fight. All's fine. We've got a boarding drone. Okay, let's get our boarding crew over and to deal with that. When I say our boarding crew, I mean Borealis. You two. You're our anti-fucker crew. Right. Pike weapons are nearly ready. Right. Flak. Burst laser. Go. Not quite in. That's annoying. Okay. Sorry about the incessant pausing and restarting. Invisibility. Zup is getting fucked up there. Not sure what that is. Okay, let's go with flak again. Burst laser. We're through. Okay, right. Need to hit as many rooms as we possibly can here. Preferably drone control. And then a few other systems along the way as well, if we possibly can. Can I hit both of these rooms at the same time? Not in that configuration. Let's try something a little bit different then. Nope. Let's try and hit those rooms there. Those are the big ones. Okay. Not an amazing salvo, but not terrible. Borealis needs to get pulled out. Okay. You guys need to fix up medbay. Power that down, power that up. You guys are going to get healed. God, they're fucking us up with drones here. We've got to get that drone control down. Okay. Flak. Fire. Burst weapons. Fire. Right, we can jump out if we need to. We've got fire here. Let's vent that. Engines are hit, but they've got a buffer. Okay, we've got some decisions to make here. He's deactivated at the moment. Okay, so he's deactivated in there. Right, okay. Okay, so that's got incoming missiles. Not much I can do about it. Let's go for a hit on there. Let's go for a hit on there. Are we through? We're through. Okay, right. Drones, we need to take out as many as we can. We need to take out Yeah, we need to just take out all of these drones. Lovely, big hit. Big hit. A lot of their drones have been shut down now. Swell. Swell, swell, swell. Power surge detected. Okay. So they send in a swarm of drones. Got to keep on top of that, my man. Right, flak again. Burst laser again. We're through. Let's go for another salvo. Like that, across as many rooms as possible. Lovely, we've got him. Okay. Jesus. Right, let's just go for a quick repair. Cloak on the power surge. Okay, good to know. Right, let's get you two boys to fix that rear system. Let's close that door. I need to repair before the final fight. I want to have as much health as possible for the final phase. You down there, you there. Power that up. Put points out of that, put it in there for now, just get them to heal. Right, everybody back to their positions. Okay, right. I want to repair first. There we go, they've repaired us to full. They've given us fuel and scrap and everything that we'll need. Let's go for maximum sensors. Let's get back to the base. Here we are. You arrive near the Federation base to find the bulk of their fleet skirmishing with rebel forces. You hang back near the far side of the moon to avoid the conflict. There's not much you can do to help in the battle, and your mission holds key to turn the tide of the war. So you prepare to face the flagship. Here we go. He's coming. Let's wait. And he comes. Right. You're not certain how it's able to keep fighting with the amount of damage it's sustained. It looks as if it's transferred power to the teleporter as well, some kind of super weapon. Be prepared. This is it. Okay. We can leave him to destroy sensors. That's not too bad. Some kind of super weapon. Okay, now there's an issue. I can't really pull anyone off to help you. Right, you're just going to have to last as long as you can. We're just going to need to micromanage it. Let's go for flak. We've got to get through their Zoltan shield. Let's hit this as hard as we can. Again, just as many rooms as possible here. Okay, how we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Sorry, I keep pausing. I know, it's a pain in the bum. This is how it's got to be. Some kind of super weapon. Okay, 2 hits there. Those were easily avoidable, but I took them because I wasn't paying attention. Let's go with more flak and more burst laser. Get through that shield. Okay, we're through. Right, they've teleported more guys in. That is annoying. Right, you've got to get through there. They're trying to get through there past the fire. They're sending in more rockets. Power surge detected. Right, you need to fall back. Let's power down that, power that up. Attack go, no! Oh, just through that door in time, holy crap. Right, that system's about to get shut down. Let's start venting atmosphere from the front of the ship. We're just going to have to let the autopilot take over. Let's get you guys to pull back to here and here. Okay, this will work. This is okay. We're in. Okay, it's not terrible. I need to deal with as many subsystems as I can. Nice solid hit there. They're trying to destroy the autopilot. Oxygen's damaged, but it's not down for the count. If you guys can hold that position, all's going to be okay. Shields are damaged, but they're not totally fucked. Evasion is down to 0 though, which means all of these missiles are about to hit. Not good. Right, fire. And fire. Okay, let's hit as many rooms as we can. We want to take the weapons offline if possible. No, let's just do pure damage. There. And let's go for rear systems as well. Jesus. Okay, this is becoming really something. Yes! We've done it. This wasn't on easy, this was on normal. There you go. Christ, we've done it. Bloody hell, that was close. So, there you go. Thanks to the valiant effort of Toby13, J-Bar, Clone 2, Zuplik, Satago and Boralis, the Rebels' flagship was destroyed, throwing their fleet into chaos and ensuring a Federation victory. God, that was close. That beam weapon build was fucking heinous. That was ridiculous. Oh my god. And how long have we been going for? That was nearly 3 hours on the dot. Jesus Christ. I didn't think I was actually going to beat it tonight. I thought, oh yeah, we're going to play like loads and stuff. We're definitely going to play more FTL. That was awesome. Definitely going to be doing more FTL in the future with different ships, different stuff. That's going to be great. Massively looking forward to that. Congratulations to the crew as well. You did really well there. Holy crap. That was excellent. Honest question now that Divinity is over on Sunday and Wednesday slot. Yes, Toby, that's the plan. I don't know whether it's going to replace Wednesday and Sunday, but it's definitely going to have some days. Probably is going to be Wednesday and Sunday, but we'll see. Very, very. Let's put it under soon TM, shall we? All right. So yeah, that was FTL. I'm at work tomorrow, so there's going to be no games in the morning or afternoon, but definitely in the evening and stuff like that. I'll be hankering to play some games. Got some Bomber Crew on the cards as well. There's also talk of a like a pen and paper D&D session kind of thing, like not Divinity, but like a proper D&D style game, hosted by Social System in ZF, with me, Digby, Messi, and Womble doing it again, because we've all got the itch to be playing some kind of RPG-like game, and we think that will give us the most freedom. So, yeah, we're going to do a little bit of that, I think. So, hopefully, we shall, be doing that in some time soon. So, thanks very much for watching, folks. Thank you for everyone who subbed today. Thank you for everyone who donated, and everybody who dropped bits. It's very kind of you all. And I shall catch you all in the morrow. Toodaloo!